Hello and welcome to the Legends of Tabletop podcast. We're getting ready to jump into our second session of Salvage Union. I am not going to attempt to say the name, and I don't even remember what it is that we're playing. Oh, the downing of the
Atticus.
shoes.
Atticus. Atticus. God damn
Bless
it.
you.
I'm saying it's Atticus. That's canon, damn it.
There we go. I can't find notes. I really don't know.
I know what you did, but if John has notes, I'd love to hear John.
Well, we'll kick it to John. John, give us a recap.
Okay, all right.
No pressure, man. I can fill in the gaps.
We'll start at the most
we're
pertinent.
good.
So last time, we fought a group of raiders that was chasing a traveling trader group. We did fight.
Yeah.
And we helped them, and we won, and they gave us some scrap. Sentence 1 is now over. Sentence 2. Found the destination of the crashed ship and was able to salvage 3 level 3 scrap. We need 5. Damn it. So
sure.
we should only have 3 level 3, but we need 2 more.
Yes.
I mathed it. Got word from the group of people that were at the site that there was a bio monster up north that we could probably take down. Certainly should have enough of the level 3 scrap we need. We rest for the night to fix and recover the mechs, heading out to fight the monster after. End of notes.
Okay.
I'll buy that for $1.
That sounds
about
accurate.
right.
Yeah.
$3.
You landed. Yeah, you landed. You're looking for scrap. Obviously, I guess just to recap quickly, you have these crawlers, essentially these giant city-sized, walking contraptions, bases, mobile bases that walk around, and you are a scrapper team that's going out to stuff breaks down, stuff wears out. So every day is sort of a grind, like every week, actually, in the game, it's a week. You need to get 5 level 3 tech. That's how advanced your crawler is technology-wise. So if you started the game from scratch, if we ever wanted to do that, you'd actually build it from level 1 and then choose things. But so you started with a level 3. And so you need level 3 scrap to fix level 3 technology. So you deploy down. Yes, you found some traders that were under attack. They awarded you some scrap for helping them out. And then as far as I understood, you also went into the industrial block, and that's where you ended up staying the night. But as part of it, there were some scrappers there already. And so that one of them had gangrene, a kid had gangrene, and so you helped him, and they agreed then to give you the 4 level 3 tech scrap. So you should have 4 tech 3 currently, I think, unless you used it in your contraption.
As the mule of the group, I think I should have it in my.
I would just like to point out, yes, yes, you can use your catapult to throw a tech 3, so I just didn't think you would have wasted one, though.
Nope, in my cargo, I have 4 level 3 scrap. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So you actually gave them a couple of you had a bunch of tech 1 and 2 from along the way. So I think you gave them that. They gave you the tech 3, and then whatever you have left. And so then, yeah, it's up to you. You spent the night to kind of just recover, narrative wise, there's really no recovery step in between. And so, yeah, if you're going deeper into Hope Falls, you'll see the map. You're in the industrial area on that top left side. I don't know if John still has that up or not.
Oh, I don't have it up. I can pull it up.
But you need to go to the lake next. Assuming that's what you want to do, starting out.
I got a quick question. When do we recover points?
Downtime. You don't get anything now.
During downtime? Okay. Sounds good.
All right. So you actually do need gotta open up Deadlands. I actually need a roll. when you pass between areas, it is a random encounter roll. So.
Oh, you want me to throw this on single page? Should I put this on single page? I guess.
Oh, probably.
Right?
I mean, probably, but you're not seeing anything other than I'm rolling that table. But sure. So you're at industrial up at that top left. Lake is next up to Plaza. Plaza is where you believe that's the center of the city. That's where you believe the most valuable component of the crash ship you're investigating fits. So that's like the big part of it. So yeah, you'd be going to the lake, and on the way there, a collapsed area of ruins blocks the pilot's path. So on your way there, you either have to find a way through or around the wreckage.
Is it like a bridge? Is it like a roadway complex? Like, what are we?
I would say it was like a landslide that wiped out part of the road. And you're not sure if it would be stable to walk across the loose dirt.
All right, that's fair.
Is there any buildings or any structures in the area? I'm thinking maybe if we could like lay some, like either like do a makeshift bridge or something like that, or if we just
this looks like you're in sort of like an industrial road that actually just goes basically like you're headed toward what looks to be a lake. Like
all right, so it's like it's basically like a freight road,
like a service road. Yeah.
I have some high tensile rope or wire or whatever. Is there a way to, like, it doesn't say it comes with a grappling hook or anything, but is there some way to like put a loop on it, toss it, try to catch something?
But that's not gonna be enough for the mechs though.
Yeah, I mean it says in the description you use it to help drag stuff and whatever, so it's got to be, it's high tensile,
really?
Right? It's not
not
rope.
This is stuff blocking the way?
I would say, yeah. I would say since you have that, you could basically belay someone. So like tie two mechs together so that one's anchored. And so as you're going and like sort of stomping the ground where that, like where the landslide is, you can like stomp a path. But if you slip, there's still an anchored mech to like the hauler mech could be like your anchor, and then you can just come back, wench you back up, and then keep trying, right? Until you
get who's the lightest one of us?
I have a thing.
Oh, you have a thing? What's your thing?
It's called dozer blades.
Oh wait.
Oh.
What?
Yeah. So it's a huge frontal mounted curved blade for clearing obstacles used frequently by Osiris construction. This allows the mech to safely move through and clear any areas of difficult terrain, such as rubble, ruins, and roadblocks. Get out of the way, boys! I'm gonna clear this up for you. And I just fucking throttle down and just.
Then, yeah, you don't even have like
Scarecrow and Dingo are there, like trying to talk it out. Like maybe if we do this, and it's like,
we winch the rope.
Get out of the
way, boys! It took me so long to figure out how to go through all my sheets here.
Couldn't figure out how to lower it.
There's no problem then. You just fucking clear a path. Like you just clear a path through the landslide. See, here's the funny part. I just made landslide thing up, so look at that.
Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem at all.
Had no idea you had that ability, so that's awesome.
Yeah, you keep your eye out for some scrap. There might be some shit under there.
Definitely sifting through for some scrap. Technicolor Dream Warrior. That's what I named my mech. That's right.
God damn it. Okay. Yeah, so as you're coming up to the lake, it looks to be an irradiated lake that now has the reactor core from the ship that broke apart. It's submerged in the irradiated lake, and it looks like it's probably only a matter of time before it sort of corrodes and erodes. So you probably have, like, within the day, it's going to be unsalvageable. But you do see a group of wastelanders One of them has a leaky pattern scrapper mech. There's 2 power loaders, some wasters, and 2 machine gun squads. And it looks like they're working on retrieving the reactor core.
What do you guys think? Should we let them have it? I mean, if that
we should
lake's
let them have it.
irradiated,
I'll start loading up the Mechapult. We'll let them have it, all right.
well, I mean, do we want to get into another fight? I mean, you keep saying that there's a Biotitan or whatever in here. Like, I don't
No,
know.
you're the one who said let them have it. I figured that means it's go time.
No, I know the engine.
Oh, like let them have it. Oh, that's my fault. Sorry.
I mean, do we think that this is really something that we want them to have, though? I mean, this is probably going to go for, probably going to help us out a bit, but also be like, if they fuck this up, then they're basically shitting this whole area, right? Like if they break down that, if they break down the outside of that and expose the core, like it could go bad.
Well, I mean, hopefully, if that happens, we won't still be here, right? I mean, it's rough life living in the wastes. I mean,
I tap on the outside of the of my little of the cockpit. I'm like, I'm good in here, but like, they're all gonna fucking die. Like, just saying.
I mean, maybe sounds kind of harsh there, but it's that's life in the wastes.
Well, I mean, we could give them a hand, maybe see if they want to share.
Do they have a? How are they getting it out? Did you say where they use the mechs have like?
They have a scrapper. They have a scrapper. They have a scrapper mech.
Okay.
Do we get the sense that it looks like they could handle it if they only have one mech?
Yeah. I mean, there's no reason they couldn't.
Sure.
Like, and they have power loaders, so there's also like it looks like the mech's trying to strip components off and then load them onto the power loaders. So it's just, yeah.
I say either we whip their ass and take it from them, or we move on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that we want to get into another fight. That might weaken us for the upcoming bio monster. I was kind of excited for that one, but I don't know. I mean, if it looks like they got what if it looks like they know what they're doing, probably not interfere.
Maybe we could get some info. I flipped the speakers on.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Does anyone have any loudspeakers?
Yeah.
only
one person.
Only one.
So I start with I don't have
lucky I have
prepared.
floodlights, okay?
But Dingo was a wastelander, so he uses like a wastelander can't, right? Like opens up with that sort of thing to see if they get any kind of response. And I assume like it's somewhat individualistic based on group, but there might be some like common thread through the can. We're getting almost like a hobo sign thing, right?
Yeah.
Just to like kind of put them at ease, right? Like, oh, I'm one of you guys.
Okay. And what do you say?
Essentially, like, hail wastelander. What news? What do you got going on? You looking for some help? Hear anything about a bio titan monster?
You hear a woman's voice over the loudspeaker. We've got this covered. You can just move on. And the machine gunners like in it, like kind of set up position. They are not being aggressive, but it looks like they're like, hey, we got it.
Okay. No news?
What do you want? What do you mean news? News of what?
Well, ship crashed here. We found some good stuff. Looks like you found some good stuff. You didn't see anything crawl out of this thing?
Crawl out of this thing? No. What?
Well, who knows with
I
those
mean-
corpos?
The corpos dropped close. Central Plaza, right down from here, down the hill.
Oh
right in
shit,
the-
they're here already?
Well, I'm pretty sure I can recognize a corpo dropship.
Fuck. You guys better hurry up then.
That's what I'm saying. You're burning our time, soldier. Or what? Or wastelander. If
Fair
you want
enough.
to fight, but we're just looking to we're looking to get our crawler fixed up at Salvager's Bluff. Scavenger's Bluff? God damn it.
Scrapper's Bluff?
Scrapper's Bluff. This is enough to get it running again. Just let us have it.
Yeah. Go ahead. Knock yourself out. Good luck.
Okay. She says good luck.
Can they hear what's going on, I guess? Bro, because I could have our internal mic thing open, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Do we have radios?
Yeah.
The corpos are
We
here.
can only hear one side of the conversation.
Well, if I can hear them, you can hear them, right? I mean, it's like just having
Yeah,
your phone
theoretically.
open, right?
Yeah, it's just like a loudspeaker back and forth.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, boys. Sounds like the corpos are already here.
Shit.
You got some scrap loaded in that tosser?
You don't mind me going through all our level 1 scrap? Yeah.
All right.
Let me get it over here for Mechapult. There it be. There it be. I found it.
Well, we should probably go take a look, right? Let's see. I mean,
Yeah.
Let's go kaiju hunting.
So yeah, as you I think that's what I'm just rereading this real quick. Sorry.
unless you guys want to fight, Dingo would be, his proclivity would be to let them have it.
Yeah, man, these are
Coming
scrappers.
If we're gonna get into a fight, I want to fight something. I don't want to take out a bunch of schmucks in some power suits.
Yeah,
I mean, they are at a disadvantage. Like you could probably mop the floor with them. So
I'm dual wielding 50 cows. Like this isn't going to be fair.
It's over
Right.
before it's even started.
yeah, I would say as you say, okay, like we'll move on our way. You let the guys know, like, shit, corpos are here, right? And then you start hearing loud sort of explosions, and definitely like weapon laser fire toward the central plaza.
Sounds like our cue. I'll start running.
Okay. If everyone else is following, let's do. You still got to do an encounter.
Yeah, let's go.
That's how this game roll, baby. Oh, 6. I think you're safe. No, another collapsed area. So I'm gonna guess this. You're gonna do the same thing. As you get there, there's some toppled ruins, buildings that have collapsed, and it's not a problem. You plow straight through them. And come up to a scene where it looks like this is the center of the city. Definitely like a shopping district with restaurants and things, scenic water features. Right now, the only thing left is just scorched rubble and wreckage. The core of the fuselage of the Atychos is hit essentially directly into the city center here and just tore things apart. As you can see, there are 4 mechs currently engaged with what looks to be a nanite behemoth. Likely the Atychos had a sample of these active nanites, you would imagine. And so something must have happened where they got out, and now they're essentially caused the thing to crash, and they've been spreading over the fuselage. They're essentially nanites that take material and turn it into more nanites, and then are a hive mind species that make these giant creatures. So this giant nanite swarm is currently fighting the 4 mechs that look like very professional, high-end battle mechs. Like, this looks to be a corpo raider, like a sweep team to come in and get stuff. So they're pretty sophisticated looking.
Do we have any sort of knowledge about these things? Like, is this more of like a mythological, like, oh, there's these little robots that do shit or whatever? Like, have we seen stuff like this before? Like, do we have any sense of like what would work? Like, what's the scuttlebutt?
Yeah, let me see where that's covered, because that was a good question. The meld. They don't know where they came from. It actually are pre-war corpo. They look like grayish black slime that glows under UV light. They move incredibly slowly across physical surfaces. They move fluidly in water. They infect creatures through ingestion via contaminated water. They also infect through open wounds or retinal membranes. Meld draw power from sources such as reactors or directly from a host bloodstream. They constantly seek sources of power and subsequently drain them. Strong electromagnetic field will disable meld, running them inert. Any meld affected are unable to act for 1 turn, gain vulnerability. Meld can also be made inert if their temperature is brought down to extremely low levels. For example, with liquid nitrogen, renders them harmless and causes any of their constructs to disassemble. And they can be affected by hacker abilities because they're technically miniaturized computers. So I guess you would know all of those things about meld.
Okay.
So they electromagnetic fields, bad for them. They usually are draining power from a source. In this case, the fuselage of the ship. You can freeze them. You can EMF them.
Well,
I mean, in theory, someone could.
Or hacker them. So that's sort of what you know about them. And then, there's some pretty, badass looking corpo mechs down there as well.
How about, can I mechapult them?
It's a swarm, though, Coot. I mean, there's probably millions of those things down there.
Yeah, that's too many.
Fuck. I mean, what am I going to shoot healing spray at it? Like, I don't think we could shoot them. They're too small.
Yeah, you don't want to anger a swarm.
Like bees. Yellow jackets.
All right, here's an idea. Maybe we wait them out and we let that thing kill all those corpos down there. And then we just take after the corpos.
Well, but I think they convert, like they use the juice, right? So like it may break down all those mechs. Like it won't leave us anything, right?
Nah, damn.
I mean, I'm okay with letting the swarm kill those fucking corpos. I'm sure they deserve it, but you think there's anything else in here? You think we could like fucking scoot around? I mean, we're finding bits of the ship all over the place.
I'm trying to figure out a way to. I'm looking at the whole magnetizer. Like, if I just waded into the swarm and activated the whole magnetizer.
Oh god, that would be a horrible idea. You'd cover yourself in swarm.
But they would be like, they wouldn't be able to move for
But they
an
wouldn't
hour.
have to. They could just drain you. They'd be
Right.
stuck to you.
Yeah, I know. I'm like reading through it, trying to figure out a way to like, if I just waded into him and activated this motherfucker, I could probably just soak them all up, and render him inert. But no. Ah. Yeah, I don't. I got nothing to do with swarms of.
Yeah, I'll be
It'll
honest.
not-
I was kind of looking forward to just shooting something really big, but I don't think that's going to happen right now.
I don't think we want to fuck with this.
Yeah, I don't know. Do we get the sense that like this is the rest of the ship? Because you said the fuselage. So like, is this the main part of the ship?
That's the main component. There are other. I think there is another component at the park. No, not the park. I thought one of the locations, the Hab, I think has some stuff.
Okay. I mean, we wouldn't necessarily know that, right?
You wouldn't
it
know
looks like-
that, but yes.
yeah.
I mean,
This looks like
this is the big payoff, mostly because you're pretty sure the big payoff, like this was probably a meld transport and it went wrong. So
yeah,
like
yeah.
their meld is worth more than anything. They're like the highest technology.
Has
So,
anybody?
let me see.
Would we know? Has anybody ever tried to communicate with these things before?
They don't. You wouldn't. I mean, no one
Nobody
ever
knows.
does. No.
Okay.
I mean, no one. They don't respond. I mean, they just respond like a swarm hive mind, trying to assimilate as much as they can, always, forever. So
okay. All right, yeah. Okay.
it's not like intelligent per se.
Gotcha. Okay.
Is there trying to find if there's a no, the heat sink wouldn't work.
Well, so like, there's no skills though, right? So like, could any of us potentially try to hack the thing?
I think that's a great question.
Right? Like,
I mean,
have
I don't think we
talents.
have the tech for it though, right?
Well, but
Yeah,
but do
That's a
we or
great
don't
question.
we? Right?
I'll
Like,
look it
if there's no skills, you can pretty much attempt to do anything, right? Like,
but hacking is its own. Hacker is a class.
oh, okay, all right, gotcha.
So hacking, yes,
Yeah.
you actually need like there's hacking kit, there's systems hacker.
Right, yeah.
There are hacker. There's actually a whole thing. Yeah, you just don't have one. Yeah.
So I'm just a
So
murderer.
you can't.
Then.
Yeah.
That's the
Yes.
only thing I'm good at.
Yeah. So unless you have something that can do an electromagnetic pulse, or
That's what I'm looking.
I mean, otherwise you just shoot them like you would shoot
What
anything else
would-
to do enough damage that they fall apart.
Is there actually like an EMP item?
I think there is.
I'm not seeing anything. There's an IED.
I didn't
That's
take the
not the
mini
same.
mortar. That would have worked perfectly.
What's the mini mortar do?
That just explodes everything in an area. It's fine.
Oh, all right.
It would take care of all the nanobots, whatever.
Well, so here's the thing. So this one, I have jerry rig and MacGyver, so
Ooh.
I can make shit out of scrap. So if
You ain't
there's
taking
an
any of my scrap.
item, right? So if there's an if there's an item that we think will be useful, I can make it.
Ooh, make a mini mortar.
Well, so essentially, what you're saying is you could make an EMP or
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I was looking. I was
theoretically.
if they're like if it's an item that exists, then I can make it. As long as I have the appropriate level scrap.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
How
Oh,
much scrap do you
that's
need?
in a fabricator has an ability called miniaturized EMP
God damn it.
that does a certain damage and stuff. So yeah, it's on that.
I am
Yeah.
not a fabricator, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't feel
Where's
like we have.
Where's that little mini the mortar thing that you were talking about, John?
Page 167.
Oh, it's a what level is that? Oh, it's level 1.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a range weapon. Oh, it's like a mortar launcher.
Yeah. That's why it says
Yeah.
mortar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Like a mini
Shut
mortar.
Well, I'm wondering because so there's the IED, and I'm wondering if that might be better.
Well, I don't know about you, but I think this mini mortar, this son of a bitch, you lob this thing right in the middle of that swarm, we're gonna blow everything up. I don't know what an IED is though, so let me take a look at it.
It's
Improvised
it
explosive
explodes.
device.
I mean, I know
It
what it stands
explodes.
for, but I don't know what it
Oh.
does.
Oh,
What page
this
is
one
that
does
on?
5 damage though, so that might be.
What?
Yeah. So you have to look at your mechs. Like your weapons
Oh, it would
work.
take
against-
it would
it's
take. Oh no, it's
basically-
yeah.
It's just a giant mech that has some powers to do some other stuff. So like,
Yeah.
don't think of it like it can't be damaged by your weapons. It's still going to get damaged by weapons. It just has a really high structure points like to overcome. It's got a lot of hit points. It's like
So-
the size of a building.
If I
basically.
am able to put a mini mortar together, though, that deals 5 explosive damage.
like,
Yeah, we could
that's a
back
pretty
off.
good damage to it. But,
Flaying everything around it with
Right?
superheated shrapnel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, Scarecrow, do you think you could make that? We could back off. I mean, the corpos are already tied up with this thing. We might as well let
Yeah,
them
I mean, you
hack
give
at it
me-
for a little bit.
Give me a little bit. I could huck this together.
So-
So I got. This is what 10 minutes short time. Short is 10 minutes, right?
yeah.
Do we think how's that fight like? Do they like? Is 10 minutes worth it though? Like, is this thing gonna? Are they still gonna be around? Is it gonna hang around for 10 minutes while I build a fucking mortar?
Yeah, I would say no.
Can we help do something to make it go shorter? Like, is there a
No,
help?
I think you just
No,
can't.
it's
Like, it's
For
just you're not
sure.
gonna be able to do that. Like you can't just
an
be like,
ability
hey,
that I
there's
have,
a
so
thing
it's
like,
not really something. Yeah,
like taking 10 minutes to do that is absurd because it's doing 5 damage. How much? What do you do in damage with just your fucking laser, man? How many turns is 10 minutes?
right, exactly. Yeah,
Like, do the math, man.
Okay, so it's not like it's not like a rat swarm, right? It's not like we have to shoot individual nanites out of the fucking sky.
No,
It's
you'll
a
shoot.
conglomerate of
Yes,
combined.
it's. Oh, I mean, I can just show you what one looks like. It's pretty scary. Here we go. Screen. It looks like that.
Oh shit!
god damn.
Except instead of the legs like that, it's more like these building parts that are like, it's like, or like fuselage. So I guess it's parts of this spaceship that are like torn apart and warped, and it's like standing on them or whatever. But yeah, it's like a creature slash
It's an
like
Akita.
techno thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's an Akita.
Okay.
So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's they're fighting it. I'm gonna say. I mean, guess if you let them fight, that's going to be a really, really boring episode for me fighting them, fighting it until you guys want to jump in.
Yeah, we'll make some popcorn.
I'm just
We'll
saying.
watch it.
Like, do you want to just hear
I'm
me
gonna get a
narrate
snack.
math at an audience for like an hour and a half? Because that's how long it's going to take me to figure out a battle between 4 like Herser Mechs or Huser Mechs with a fucking behemoth that has 60 structure points.
Jesus
Commentary.
Christ.
We'll have commentary.
Yeah, they're big, so that's the thing. Like, you can let them whittle it down, but like,
Well, so I mean, in some sense,
That's not very
we can
heroic.
hand wave that, right? Like whatever you think the average might be, because I don't think we would jump right in either, right? Like
sure,
we'll wipe the whole conversation about the mortar and all the other shit. Like we're whatever. So like we run up, we see
okay.
this thing, we're like, oh fuck, and then we back off a little bit because clearly they're not gonna,
sure.
I guess, clock us because things are happening. I do have. Oh, where the fuck is my mech sheet? I don't have my mech sheet up. Ah, what a fucking moron. Hold on. I gotta find my mech sheet. I don't even have my mech
Write
sheet.
your shit down.
No, I have it. I'm just dumb and I didn't open it because I'm not used to having 2 separate fucking sheets. God damn, it's so much editing.
Sorry.
It's not gonna have it.
It's the Reaper, right? Is that what we called it? Well, I have a
Sounds
Hussar
familiar.
too. Yeah, fuck those guys. Hold on. Let's see. Survey scanner, rigging arm, chaff launcher, floodlights, locomotion system. Nah, I don't have anything good. It didn't make any difference. The fuck is roll the dice? What the hell is that? Well, that doesn't matter now. That's not helpful. And the Sleeping Beauty thing is not helpful now at all because we're already here. All right, fuck it. Yeah, so then we back off. We're like, hey, what do you think? We should let them, fucking tear this up a little bit. I'll line up a shot. I don't know if you want to expend you shot first or if this, like, if we just would auto, like, get the surprise round since they're engaged.
Yeah, I'll say what happens is if you just want to sit out around, it's going to, oh no, it goes after them. So let me just go what would actually happen, and I can do that damage real quick. So you see what looks to be the leader of the team, you would guess, in a gladiator pattern brawler, fires its laser at the thing, and damages it, and then it whips one of the hold on. Well, there's a Sentinel pattern mirror ball and an Opus pattern gopher.
Holy
I'm
shit.
gonna have to look those up. Hold on, let's
I
see
want
what
the
those
mirror ball.
are. 'Cause now I'm like, what the fuck? Where are those? This book. See, I apologize for not being.
Let's see. Gopher is page 112. Mirror ball is 122.
So Opus pattern, it's got a red laser. Well, it's got a red laser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is its main thing.
Yeah. So it gets hit.
And what was the mirror ball? Sentinel.
Yeah.
It's got it's got a missile pod.
Oh. Okay. So that's like the fly. Is that a flying one? Maybe.
No, it's got feet.
No? Oh, it's got feet. Okay. What is it? Yeah. The missile pod is 5 damage also.
Missile pod is 8 damage. Holy shit.
Oh, okay.
It fires a
I'll
heavy
say
salvo as unguided rocket-propelled explosives.
okay.
The Contour Aerospace exec were so proud of this design that when Aegon Dynamics surrendered to them, they decided to shell their home Arco to oblivion anyway and chalk the cost up as research and development.
Jesus Christ.
And make sure that it works.
Right?
Okay. The missile pod. No. So the thing gets shot by the brawler mech with a green laser. It takes tentacles and whips out at the mirror ball. It hits it once. The mirror ball fires its missiles at the creature. Huge explosion. Looks like it obviously is doing some damage. Before it whips the mirror ball again and destroys it.
Yikes.
And then I think that's right. Hold on. Let me double check. Okay, not yet. So that's why it'll make more sense if it's one round anyway. The gopher looks like it's trying to defend the mirror ball, and it fires another laser and for 5 damage. So that's 18 damage on the thing so far. It whips the tentacle again, and this time does destroy the mirror ball. As the second, as the Hussar takes a shot at it for another 5 damage. And then the thing moves up and assimilates the wreckage of the mech it destroyed.
Oh no.
And assimilates it into itself. And looks like it grows, a little bit bigger.
Fuck.
Oh, I'll get on comms. I'm like, guys, we can't let it do that again. That's not good.
I think we've seen. I think we've seen enough of this bullshit.
Fucking shoot. Stay spread apart. Stay away from it. Right, so we'll stay back like at the edge of the range band, I guess, right? Like there's none for me with the sniper rifle, but
yeah.
My 50 cals are close range, unfortunately.
Yeesh.
Yep.
Is it Mechapult time?
Hit
It's always Mechapult time.
That's the correct answer. God damn it! It's always fucking Mechapult time. I'm going to launch the Mechapult.
I want to shoot. Where do we slot in on this bitch?
Yeah, that's where I'm. Yeah, we're gonna get. Right, I'm just quickly filling in. Okay, so it was a full attack by them, which would have been 15 plus 8, 23. And what is the mirror ball's structure points? Because when it absorbs that, it does look like it fills in some of the damage.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to find again the structure points of that because that's how many it gets back. The mirror ball. Oh, it's 16. So it gets 16 back. Okay. Man, it's not down that much. Yikes. Yeah, yikes. That ain't good. Anyway. The rest of them haven't been hit yet. So I think that's a fair. If you want to jump in now, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So no, you guys slot in now, and we're gonna go in like bulk order. Actually, no. The meld behemoth does have the option to go after you or an NPC's turn, but it can go 3 times in a whole round of everything.
That makes sense.
So, and it looks like to you it hit the mirror ball at a medium range. So it likely has a medium range that it could hit you with. So
I am at long, and
Sure.
and my mech is fast, so I will stay on the edge at that long range.
Okay.
And just popping off shots, just shoot, move,
Yeah.
shoot, move. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So you'll stay at long range. Give me a shot. Yeah, you guys go first. You guys got essentially the chance to dive in. So
I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm gonna re-roll.
yikes.
Fuck! It's a 5.
Oof.
It's not better.
Nah.
Can I say my motto and give him a reroll, or is it only for you?
If you
Isn't it the keepsake?
Oh, that's right. I can't. Right. I can't. The motto is somebody else. So my first
that's
roll
right.
was a 1.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
But you can use your background. You could use your background to reroll.
That's true. So
You don't you do not want to go do a 1 right off the bat. That's not going to be good.
So
yeah,
so
I'm just trying to see what it does when you hit that. Like I can't find what the actual. Where's that table? It's just like the generic resolution table.
Page 232.
Jesus.
So I think about my life in the wastes and about how those people are scrapping to stay alive and they got to fix their mech and fuck these corpos and and then I re-roll and it's a 5.
Okay. Still a failure. So it's not a cascade failure. Something go terribly wrong. So I'm gonna just say you. I'll say it. You miss, obviously, but the gun jams. It didn't eject the case fully.
Damn it. He's in the cockpit yanking on the
Yeah. The thing isn't. It didn't. No one's done anything to it, so it's not actually. And then the other folks haven't acted, so it doesn't know you're there technically because you fired, but yeah, it didn't really do anything. So any of the rest of you can go now. I'm just doing group initiative.
Do you want to catapult?
I'll mechapult.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can go for mechapult. All right.
See how it goes.
Ooh. Let's see. I rolled a 5.
That's a failure.
Well,
Hold
no.
on.
I roll on a table. It just happens.
Oh.
With the mechapult. It's not like a 2-hit thing. So dense slabs of rigid plastics fire from the mechapult into the ground around you. These act as a barricade protecting your mech from harm for the next 10 minutes. I may use them as though they were single armor plating system.
Oh. Well, so then that's actually pretty nice for you, but
right?
They ain't getting to me, but that I did not want that to happen.
What's the range on the mechapult? Is it
long?
Oh, nice. Okay.
All right. Well, Scarecrow is up then.
I guess I'm fucking running into combat because my 50 cal is a close range.
Is there anything else you can do?
Fuck.
I wouldn't do that necessarily.
I literally have nothing else that I could do. I have literally nothing else. I have 250 cals and a hydraulic crusher. The only other thing I could do is just kind of sit back and watch.
The 50 cals are close range.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. I mean, that's what
Oh,
they
they're
use to
machine
snipe
guns.
people. But
No, they're machine
Yeah,
guns. 50 cal machine
Yeah,
guns.
they're like the ones you put on like Humvees and stuff.
yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
Like the belt fed. Yeah.
Yeah,
And they're not, I mean, they're not inaccurate, but like they're not long range per se, I guess. Against other
exactly, yeah.
mechs, maybe. I don't know.
Short range seems kind of dumb for that. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't know. What are you doing? Are you gonna move up and start
You
firing?
want to try to
at
get
it,
a
or-
better position? You want to use this round to move to try to like?
Yeah, maybe. Is there like cover I could get? Is there?
Come behind my wall.
Sure. I mean,
You're
you
long
could
range, I
theoretically.
I gotta get close.
Shit.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, you could get some cover.
All right.
You could get some sort
I'll
of.
see if maybe I can like flank it. Like if there's
Sure.
like because there's two of them, right? I'll try to kind of get like up and around a little bit, like gain some high ground.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Give me a check for that. I don't know if you have any skill or whatever or mech thing that lets you move over difficult terrain. Or I would say if you want to like try to hide through
got
like
nothing.
the rubble, otherwise you're just doing it. You're going through the rubble roll. So just a D20.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I got nothing. So that's a 10.
Tough choice. You succeed, but at a cost. And I have to give you a choice. So I will say you go and some rubble slides. I'll say like, and it makes a noise. And so either you can hide and you'll be at medium range. Because you're at long now. You'll be at medium range next time. Or you can push it and it will know something's there and you can be in close range next round.
Can you still shoot if you're in a different range band? Is there like a negative or something to it, or you just can not do it?
I think you just can't if it's
I just
outside
think,
your range.
yeah,
band.
'cause
I think you can
there's
always go.
There's no modifiers to rolls.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's just like the bullets do not have the velocity to do anything at that
Right.
distance, or they drop. So like
Gotcha.
it's just gonna like ping, 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 ping. So this is the thing. I like when I get to make up random set choices, and I'm like, oh no, I'll let you get close range, but it knows you're there.
I'm pushing it. I'm gonna go.
See where this is? Oh, okay. You push up. It is definitely going to take note of you. And it's going to do its attack. It's tentacle attack, it's tentacle attack on you. By the way, you get actual, a real roll, not a
right. Yeah.
like a. I think that's right. Am I crazy? They do roll, right? Like this is a you roll everything game.
I would imagine you have to attack, right?
Yeah.
I assume 13. That's a success. So it does, I believe, 6 damage to you.
Holy.
Does his cover take any of that?
Shit.
Oh, sorry. You did move in cover. I'll give. Yeah, you'll have an armor point for that, so it'll be 5 structure point damage.
Still.
It's fucking tough, man. Yeah.
I can only take a couple more of those guys.
Well,
What are you doing in there?
luckily there's 3 other mechs outside of you guys that still need to act. So, all right. So it got your attention, and that takes the brawler. Which I'm gonna see. Does it have something awesome? Oh, it has a missile pod and an axe. How much damage does that do?
Can't be as much as
yeah.
a missile pod.
But technically, it seems like, let's see, melee attachment is, I do not see it. Sorry. Yeah, I can't find the actual like stat for that.
So which
It just
one
says
is it?
mech melee armament. Mech melee armament. But I don't know what that does.
Yeah, because
Where
it's not
is
an
it?
improvised weapon.
Oh, here we go. It does 2 damage, I think. But missile pod looks like it only. Oh, missile pod does 7, right?
No, 5 SP.
5.
Is there more than one missile pod?
Mech melee armament, range, close, damage, 5 SP, melee wield.
Where do you see that?
Page 175.
Wait, 175. I thought I was on. So wait. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, SP5. Okay, it's technology level. I don't remember the 2 and the 2.
Oh,
The
yeah.
mech melee armament is tech level 3.
Yes, but I don't remember what the others are. One's like slots that it takes up, I think, or power.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's close range, 5 damage, and the missile pod. Yeah. So
The missile
heroic
pod's
moment.
8 damage at long range. I would assume that the mech would probably be in long range to fight, right? If you had missiles, why would you get close?
Because he has an axe. Also,
Because he's
it's a brawler.
meathead.
Like he's a brawler mech. Like I don't know. I feel like it's more badass for the brawler to run up and be like. Also, he has a talent that lets him do cool stuff. So yeah, he's gonna do that.
He's saving the missile pod for me. For when he dies, I'll be able to take it and throw it on me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I think he's gonna run up because Gladiator. Sorry, I'm just trying to read where I read a thing that was. Oh yeah, close range protocols. The brawler deals an additional 2 SP when it makes an attack at any target within close range. So
Nice.
it gets 2 bonus damage if it gets close range. So he does, and we'll fire the missile pod. Now I'm actually gonna roll them. 7. That's not good. That's a failure, right?
That's a failure. Yep.
Yeah, and the setback is, well, it's going to attack him. So it attacks him. It's only got one attack after that, so that's something. 8. Ooh, is 8 a success? I really need this fucking table. There we go. Tough choice.
Yeah, tough choice.
Shit, I don't even know what a tough choice for it would be. It's got to have a setback. So, yeah, it hits him, but okay, it stumbles in some wreckage, and part of it collapses. So I'll let it lose its move. Like it won't be able to retaliate again this time. Then we're gonna do the Hussar, or however that's pronounced. I don't know how that's pronounced. Hussar? I don't know.
Good enough for me.
Hussar?
Hussy.
Hussar? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure the damage is 5, right? For that. Mech.
For which one?
The Hussar.
What's it using?
Oh, shit. What pattern is it? Sorry. Probably should have looked at that first. Contour pattern. It would be red pulse laser.
Red pulse. Let me see. So many things open right now.
Yeah.
Should give you a nice
a
box here
regular
and tell you
red
what everything
laser.
does. Red laser is
Oh, 5. It's 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, he's it hits him, but it hits the one guy. It doesn't get another move. The red pulse laser is going to be the next shot from the Hussar. He gets a 9.
tough choice.
Tough choice. So it's going to overheat. He's going to only fire at once. It's going to do 5 damage, but that's not necessarily the best thing in the world. Yes, he could do a little better. And then the Gopher has. God damn it. If only I knew this rule set at all. I might know some of these answers off the top of my head. It's an Opus pattern Gopher. That would be a red pulse laser. Another red pulse laser fires. The excitement continues. 3. Jesus Christ, man. These guys suck.
We're gonna
You sent us the worst fucking corpos to
Again, overheat. So it can't do anything.
Well, they're saving it up for after.
And then now I think we do roll initiative again. So
I don't want to roll because I fucking failed. We all get
John's
you
rolling.
didn't roll.
I'll roll.
all
I
right,
thought
rolling
you
that
saw you
one.
rolling
I'm gonna get a drink.
Okay.
I've rolled.
What'd you get?
12.
Oh, 12,
Oh,
really good. Quick draw.
draw.
One pilot chosen by the player acts first, then goes to NPC group. All right, so now I guess it's not all group. I like it all as group. I guess it's supposed to rotate.
What?
So you
you get to choose which one of us goes first.
Oh, I mean,
No.
you
Yeah.
you're in position, Scarecrow, right? So you could just blow them up with your 50 cals, your dual wielding.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, blow them up. Light
do all the damages.
Light them up. So do we all go now, or is it just?
No, it's actually supposed to be. It would be you go, then it goes to an NPC, and so it only acts after one of you goes. So it's triggered as what someone did something. So it would go to one of the other mercenary, the corpos. Next.
Scarecrow, light them up. You're in position.
All right, I'm gonna try to light them up. I've got my headphones on, my comms channel muted, but you can see the screen vibrating from the sound system inside.
What's the song?
So I've got that boosted, just in case.
What song is it?
What would it be?
Knocking on Heaven's Door by Guns N' Roses?
No. Scarecrow's a big rap fan.
Oh, okay. So I'm from Wu
So he's got
Quite the power.
he's got some Big Daddy Kane busting right now.
Okay, I like it.
Okay.
All right, so I rolled a 3 on my regular roll. So that sucks. So that's going by, and I'm gonna use my.
Hey, feel the fear and do it anyway. That's my motto. Can he re-roll that?
He said his speakers
No.
were off.
Yeah, I got my speakers going, so I can use my backup die. I can
okay.
there you
re-roll.
go.
Oh, okay.
So that's going to be in. So that's going
now
to
it's
be
like
18.
Jesus.
Ooh.
Okay.
Now
18's a pretty good.
That's a success.
That's just straight success. So
Yeah.
And what is the damage? And is it like a twin link or something?
So yeah, so I have weapon link with my 50 cal. So I'm shooting
Okay.
like spray shot with both of them.
That's like 100 cows.
So that's going to be
That's too many
4
cows.
damage.
All the cows.
Did you say 4
4 damage, yeah.
times 2 or total?
No, 2 each.
Oh man. Okay. You start. You burt it. It bursts through and takes chunks out, but they're bullets. They're not quite as effective. It's pretty tough. So.
Oh no. Did I do like barely any damage to this thing?
You did 4.
Well, I mean.
You did 4
It's got
damage.
60.
But did I do 4 is the problem.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. I already told you guys. I just spoiled it. It had 60 to start.
It does, yes.
It
Keep it
got
away.
a full round. It got a full round of attacks, to be fair, but then it ate
Assimilated
another
it all
mech.
back.
So
Yeah.
it's similar. And I just wanted to be able to demonstrate that it can do that to you.
You're
so
feeding
that
it.
then
Oh, yeah.
Shit,
it
you're
was for
feeding
the
it.
drama of it all. No, so fuck.
All right, only 12 more rounds.
No, I think it's gonna. I think the only one without a jam is.
Shit, you might have had time to make that mini mortar.
Maybe. Not now. That's true. That's true.
I'm just going to be over here building something real quick.
Oh yeah, the brawler is still good. So it's in close range, and it's gonna actually do a missile pod and an axe attack. Can you do 2 attacks? Jesus, multi-attack, is that a thing?
I mean, you give me 10 minutes, I could build a missile pod.
I think technically you only get 1, right? Because it's like a quick action or whatever,
Yeah.
or a standard.
I'm just
action.
trying to help you guys out by having
Yeah.
it do more damage, but yeah, I guess if he can't do 2, he would still be strafing at medium range or long range since it's a missile pod. He's just gonna fire the missile pod. Let's retcon that. I guess narratively, it doesn't matter for the listener. Who cares? I retcon that he's medium or long range. He's gonna missile pod. He's trying to take this thing down before it does any more damage. Oh my! I'm so angry at 4, so that's a failure. I'm gonna say, yeah, ammo jam, missile ammo jam. It has to it has to dump the others, and then so he wasted a shot. I think there's only 6 shots, so. How many more of you got? No, it's going to attack. I think it has to attack Scarecrow because you actually hit it. So it's going to try to attack
I'm
you
the
with
only
a
one that hit
lash attack. It's going to try to tentacle you. Oh my god. It got a 2.
That's good.
That's so bad though. 2 is that's just regular failure. So a setback.
Ooh.
It stumbles and loses another action as it tries to swipe at you. So it only has 1 more action left this turn. Then it goes to either Coot or Dingo.
You might as well go, John. Because I'm going to be busy clearing a jam. Might as well try to put some damage on it.
Well, I'm gonna be busy making pull. I'm not gonna do another one, so hopefully this works out. I got two more. That doesn't matter. Yeah. All right. I shouldn't say that. All right, we're gonna mecha pull.
Rock on.
Oh, fuck! I haven't gotten a 19.
Oh, a 19 sounds
Oh,
good.
look at this shit! A heavy lump of scrap strikes the target with a devastating blow. The target is hit for SP damage equal to 4 times the tech level of the scrap. Well, I used a level 2 scrap.
Holy shit.
So that's 8
Nice.
SP damage.
Nice.
Right? Did I do that
Okay.
right? Did I do math? Yeah. 4
Yeah,
times.
that's
did
right.
math. You
That's right,
mathed.
man. God damn. Oh, yeah, that's fucking awesome. This chunk of like it's hits. You know, like when, you know, in Lord of the Rings, when the fucking catapults hit a wall of a castle and it just explodes out like the.
Yeah.
But this is like this like individual like, you know, like glitter type fucking nanites just explode off of it, and it like tears a chunk out and it starts roaring. That's a lot of damage. I mean, that's a lot of damage.
And then
So
it turns to look at it like the T-1000, right? From Terminator.
yeah, it's kind of it's missing a chunk. Exactly. So yeah, that is incredible. So then it goes to I guess so the other two have to wait a turn because they both had overheats.
They have to
'cause
jam.
They both
Yep.
failed. So
Corpo.
they strafe at one of them strafes at at long range until it moves and just tries to fucking cool down.
You can't go
So-
wrong with a good strafe.
Mhm.
And then the creature can't really react. Nothing. I mean, it can, but it's going to go to Dingo.
The camera cuts to him and he's yanking back on the bolt. Motherfucker! Kicking it.
Yep. Yeah, you unjam and you can still move, I guess. Or if you just want to stay long range, that's fine too.
Yeah, if it hasn't moved and it's not attacking me, I guess he'd probably just kind of be in the same area. Like he's focused on trying to get the thing unjammed.
Okay. All right. Well, the other one moves out to long range as it tries to cool down again because it had another laser overheat. And the creature will move as its thing away from Scarecrow toward where the rest of you are sort of at long range to try to close to medium range.
Okay.
And then it's a new round. So one of you guys roll initiative.
I'll do it.
Do it.
Oh God.
14.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
13.
All
I don't
right.
think that's bad, right? That's
14
That's
is
basic,
quick draw.
Oh, there you go. So you go first and then pass it to an NPC.
I will spend 2 AP to shoot first, so I hit it for 5.
Hell yeah.
Fuck rolling dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we got like.
So you take another
Nice.
chunk. You hit another big chunk. It's sort of obliterating another hole, and it slowly seems like it's reforming, but as it reforms, it's obviously like fewer of them. It gets smaller. Anyway, then it goes to an NPC. I would say, well, no, the brawler has to unjam its missiles, so because it tried to fire and it jammed, so it's unjamming missiles. The creature does nothing, and it goes to Coot or Scarecrow, right? Wait, or right?
Jesse, you'd have to get up on it again, I guess, to shoot them.
Yeah, you'd have to move, but that's fine. You can move up on it and shoot. There's no problem.
Can he maintain some level of cover?
Sure.
I mean, I just assume he would try to, right, keep himself as covered
Yeah.
as possible.
Yeah. I'll give you that. Yeah, you can take cover and like you'll have an armor
We'll
point.
see.
essentially.
We'll see what the roll decides, right?
Yeah, exactly. It depends on whether that cover's there or not. So
Right, exactly.
yeah, you
All right.
run up. No, yeah, you're taking cover. You run up, and yeah, you fucking unload again.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh no.
that's an 8.
Ooh, an
I think I
8
lost my cover,
is-
guys.
It's a
That's a
tough
fail.
choice. No, it's a tough choice.
Oh, tough.
You can fail, I guess, right? No, it actually says you succeed in your action, but at a cost.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I hit,
Yeah.
but I lose cover.
Yeah, I would say so. In order to get an aim on it, because it's moving, you're shooting and you're like birding it, getting some fucking good hits, but then you don't realize that it hits like a concrete pylon that then collapses sort of the parking garage sort of structure that you were sort of under. And so now you're kind of just standing out in the open now because you were sort of under an overhang, but it all just kind of collapsed. Now you're just kind of like, oh shit.
Oh god, what's the silent actor's name?
Lon Chaney?
No.
Oh, no, he's not.
No,
No,
the one that did all the stunt stuff.
Charlie Chaplin.
Charlie Chaplin. That's so I pull like where like the whole structure collapses, but I happen to be like in the center area.
Yeah.
So it all just
exactly.
collapses around me, and I'm just standing there now.
It's like when the wall collapses and, you're standing where the window is.
Duck walking out there.
But
so I do.
Guns sort of shred some stuff. But...
I do 4 damage at least.
Or penguin.
Yep. It notices that though, and it's gonna it's gonna lunge at you.
I am fucking heating up though, guys. I'm at 4 heat right now.
Oh really? Oh shit!
Every time I use the weapon link, I gain 2 heat.
Nice.
So
it got a 10, so that's gonna do 6 damage to you.
Oh, I thought it was
so it succeeds, but it has to make a tough choice. I'm gonna say it could stumble, but like I hate that it just stumbles. That's like so dumb. That's all it does is lose an action, but that's really the only penalty I can give it.
It's a pretty good penalty.
But yeah, okay. This time, it hits you. As it hits you, it hits a pylon, and that pylon crushes a bunch of the nanites, and like it pulls back like a pseudopod that's been ripped off some, and it's like, so it's busy trying to reform for another turn. And then you went, so now it's going to be one of the mercenaries, and they're going to fire a red laser.
Mercenaries better get their shit together.
Oh, so they're close range, but it was at medium, so they move in. Both the hussar moves in, fires a fucking red laser. Let's
get your shit together.
I'm gonna say he got a 5. That's a failure with a setback. So
can I oh no, because I'm not on I don't have a fucking loudspeaker.
I'm gonna say it trips. I'm gonna say it trips and isn't gonna get to move next turn if it wants to try. It can't get away now. It has to be still close range at the thing. And then it goes back to you guys.
Look, I'm just gonna say it's a giant fucking nanite monster, so like everybody's a little skittish at the moment.
Yeah. It's all right. You guys have taken it's chunked up pretty bad. It's gotten hurt.
Yeah. You're up, Coot.
But you do realize there's probably no negotiating with corpos.
Oh no. I'm saving 2 AP to cap one of those motherfuckers in the head.
Yeah. I'm just kind of like, just so you know, I don't think you can negotiate with them. It's unlikely.
Well, all right.
So what are you doing?
Yeah, I got the mecha. I want to do the mechapult.
Yeah, but aren't you gonna have to burn like level 3 tech at some point for this? How much other scrap do you
I
have?
have 2 level 2 scrap left.
I mean, if we
Oh.
take this fucking thing down, though, imagine like what level of scrap.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
banking on. Is at the level of scrap. Right, I'm gonna use one more level 2 scrap
All right.
down to 1.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
All right, let's see. I haven't read any of this. Okay, so 16.
Oh, 16's
Sounds
got to
like
be
a-
good.
Well, I don't know.
Success.
I don't know if there's
Oh,
any
wait, yeah, that's
correlation
right.
between higher number and.
Oh,
did
I
get
forgot
off
you're
the page,
yeah
though.
you're playing a whole different game than we are.
166. I got off the page to read something.
16. I don't know what.
I love rule books. 16. Shards of refractive glass fire at the target. It is hit
Ooh.
for SP damage equal to 2 times the tech level, so that's 4 SP damage. And the area around the target is hit by multiple rays of dazzling light, blinding the target and everything within close range for 1 round.
Damn it! God damn it!
That's including Scarecrow and the other mech pilot.
Wait,
Two of the other,
close range?
or not two of the other.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Sorry. Guys, the Mechasol was the best purchase. The best.
But it's blind. It's blinded though, which is great. That's
Yep.
super helpful because it still had an attack left, and
shit.
blinded,
Okay.
it's unlikely going to. It can't really attack. So that I think that just leaves the one guy left,
Missile guy?
or lady, who no, the gopher missile guy was unjamming
Oh,
this
I thought
round.
that was last turn.
That
That was last turn
I
because
think
I
he,
shot.
no,
this
he
turn.
failed last. I thought he failed last turn.
Oh, maybe. Oh, right. Because
And
he
he's-
did the axe thing first.
Yeah. He failed. Yeah. So like, no, he hit with missiles once, and then failed, but with a fail. And so he jams up, fixing it. But the red laser's cooled down, and this thing's blind. I don't know if that does. There's still no modifier for that. I don't think so. I'm just gonna roll a
So
red laser.
it can't take an action that requires sight, but it's also vulnerable, which means that it takes 2 times damage from any attacks.
Ooh.
Oh. Well, guys, I don't know who hired these dumb fucks. But this piece of shit got a 1.
Jesus.
And so
Christ.
its laser charges up, and before it fires, it explodes. And it's going to do 5 damage to that dumb dickbag's mech.
Well, that's going to make
Fucking
things easier
asshole.
for us in a couple of minutes.
Yeah,
could've
it's
used
going to
that
help you
laser.
later because it also doesn't have a weapon now
Oh.
at all. Because fuck that guy. These guys are the worst. Anyway, that's
Yeah.
initiative again because it can't act.
They
Who's gonna
fucking
roll?
threw the G team out here at this motherfucker. Like, what?
I
is-
know, man. They must not have cared that much. Shit. Who's rolling? Your initiative.
Oh, I guess I am then.
You don't want me to do it because it's going to get like a 2.
5.
I'm blind.
Ooh,
Oh
5.
no.
Sorry.
That is fumble. NPC acts first, then to the player. So I think the missiles are gonna go off at long range. I think the guy with the missiles is gonna do. He's got 2 more shots after this, so he's gonna do it. Fuck it, missiles.
He's the only one that can do anything either. We're all blind. So
Yeah. Oh Jesus Christ.
please hit. Please hit. This is gonna be 16
Seven,
damage.
7 is a. Oh, is it? Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, vulnerable is
Um,
double damage.
I'm gonna be bold. Tough choice. It succeeds, and he has a tough choice. He can either take the damage of an ammo explosion, but he still has another salvo left, or he ejects all his ammo. it's going to eject all of his ammo, so he
that
doesn't
makes
take the
sense.
damage. But the missile still hits, and you said that does 16?
It does double damage, and I'm pretty sure the missile pod did 8.
It does
Yeah,
8,
yeah.
yeah.
No.
Okay. It takes a direct hit from a full missile salvo, and it just huge explosion of nanites fly everywhere, and and I think as they deactivate, they're like this lighter grayer kind of like whatever. So like you just see a giant explosion.
That a boy!
And then one of you guys go. It's
do you wanna
looking
go?
very damaged.
Yeah. Do you want to go, Coot, or no?
Whichever one of you can do the most damage to this thing.
I mean,
I
can
don't
do
know how
5.
much damage.
You're right.
Can I do 5? I have no idea what kind of damage I'm going to do. If I was
That's
gonna...
true.
why don't you
Yeah.
go with the damage, with the assured damage, and then
All right. Maybe.
I got 7 level 1 scraps, so I could probably just start loading up level 1.
Well, is this something in this situation? Do you want to burn? Do you have AP to burn?
I only have 2 left, and I want to save it. Coot, do you
all right.
do you yell your signature motto at me?
Of course I do, every single time. Feel the fear and do it anyway, boy.
Thanks, Coot. 20!
Oh!
You did it.
So he gets a bad feeling, and then he lines up the shot, and he takes his breath, and he fucking squints his eye, and nailed it. You've overcome the odds, managed an outstanding success. You may achieve an additional bonus of your choice to the action when dealing damage. You can choose to double it or pick another appropriate bonus effect. So double it,
You're
it'll
gonna
be
double
10.
the double.
Dude, your double
Then
will
double it
be
is
doubled
20.
because it's still vulnerable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do that.
You could do
so
20 fucking damage to this thing.
I do 20 damage. But here's the cool thing, because my I have high caliber rounds, so I think they explode. So it's just like he fucking lines it up, gets just like the perfect shot, and just
Yeah.
as the rounds
Yeah,
explode.
it's annihilated. It from the inside, the bullet goes in and explodes inside, and it just like goes kaboosh. Yeah, and just bursts.
You see the orange glow from inside real quick before I like just
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
He just starts yelling.
what the fuck just happened? I heard an explosion.
That's it. We got it. I got it.
Scarecrow's mech just goes.
It's like a little earthquake going on down here.
I'm gonna say the Hussar is gonna close in. Well, actually, Dingo's probably far away. I think Scarecrow's closer, and
I'm the only one. Yeah.
Uh-oh. But that's no good if it hits you, right? Because that's gonna fucking take your mech down, right?
And I'm gonna be done regardless. It doesn't
No,
matter.
because you can eject. You eject.
Yeah, you're
out of
not
the mech.
dead.
Well, yeah.
But
no,
mech
but
might
my
just
mech's gonna be. If that Hussar hits me, my mech is done.
That's one shot. Ooh,
I can
14.
repair it.
I think it's gonna
That's a
hit.
success.
Yeah.
Yeah, 14's a
so-
regular success.
That does 5 damage, so that would be 10 damage. Because you're blind.
Yep.
I mean, on the plus side, the other guy's blind too. That's the only other person that can shoot. So the other guy doesn't get to do anything.
What's the escape hatch do?
You punch the button and it shoots you out the
Yeah,
back.
you just eject. Yeah.
Do I have to though?
What?
I think you'd be dead otherwise.
Yeah.
It did 10 damage. You only had 4 left, so your mech's at -6.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
What happens to the mech when it hits 0?
It's disabled. Like
All right, it's only
it
disabled.
explodes. Well, okay, I don't think disabled.
I mean, if you hit you with a missile pod, it probably explodes.
Mech damage.
No, it was the Hussar with the axe, wasn't it?
No, it was a red laser.
Oh, the red laser. Ah, shit.
If a mech is reduced to 0 structure points, roll on the critical damage table to determine what happens.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay.
If a structure point can only be reduced to 0 SP and never go into negative.
All right. Well, where's that? Where's that critical damage table?
So
it's a
just a
D20 again.
1d20.
So yeah, D20.
Well, yeah, everything's a D20.
Well, I have it up.
Yeah,
just tell me your roll.
Yeah, 240.
All right. 19.
You
That
has to
be good, right?
Unconscious. Well, it's actually it says you're stable. It's 0. Is that for because there's 2 tables? I don't know. It's
Oh no,
the mech, right? Core
critical
damage.
mech damage is core damage. Your chassis is damaged and inoperable till repaired. All mounted systems and modules remain intact. Your pilot is reduced to 0 HP unless you have an escape hatch.
I do have an escape hatch.
So you can
So-
pop out then.
So I got to pop.
Because technically,
All right.
people can do things in this game, theoretically. Like John's gun, Dingo's gun doesn't have to be in the mech. He can do mech
Right.
damage from just anywhere. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
All right.
it
So it looks like
cripples
I'm
your mech.
popping.
Yeah.
All right. I find the button. I'm like, fuck. Ah, that, and I pull the switch,
That
and I roll a 10.
I don't think you have to roll, do you?
Yeah, roll the die. Yep. Anytime you use the escape hatch, you have to roll.
oh
So-
Shit. Okay.
You escape in close range, but are injured in the process. Roll on the critical injury table.
oh my god!
Come on, dude.
So,
This is
all right,
brutal.
you got the table up, John?
Yeah, I got it.
I do. Yeah.
He's blind.
Ah,
And he's
shit.
injecting into the ground.
2.
Would- Major injury.
Oh!
You suffer a major injury such as permanent scarring, broken ribs, or internal injuries. Your max HP is reduced by 2 until healed in a Tech 5 to 6 med bay. In
All right, so
addition,
that's
you
never
are
gonna happen.
unconscious. Apply the result of 11 through 19. You're unconscious. You're at 0
So you see this
HP.
fucking Hussar run over, like laser me, and you just see me go, bloop.
Oh God!
I feel like it just shoots you into a rock.
Yeah, right. You're just ping ponging off of shit.
Oh shit,
man.
Scarecrow! Fuck!
Jesus Christ!
So I'm unconscious right now.
Yes, and at 0 HP.
Yes.
But I can
Yeah.
help with that, assuming that we can murder these guys real quick.
There you go.
Yeah.
And if you can get me back
Uh,
conscious, I can fix my mech.
In 10
Well,
minutes.
unfortunately, I think unless someone has a way to do it, it takes an hour.
Oh.
I do.
You need
I,
to gain an HP. Oh yeah, you can bring him back. Anyway, yeah. So that's a new round. That thing, the meld behemoth is destroyed, and now you have 3 very pissed off corpos.
you want to roll, John? You want me to
fucking
roll?
go
I'll roll.
So-
I'll roll it up.
All right, do it up. 20, baby.
Oop, nope. 6.
down.
that good?
6
Is it
is wait and see. So the NPCs act first.
Shit.
Wait a minute, I rolled.
I would say the brawler dumped its missile. No, the other one's up close. The Hussar is
So one guy's
Gun.
laser exploded, and the Hussar doesn't
Yes.
have any missiles left, right?
no,
Or
the
the-
Hussar doesn't have missiles. The other guy, the brawler, doesn't have missiles left.
The
He just
brawler,
has
okay.
his axe.
Are they
Right.
taking any damage?
Yes.
Oh yeah, they took a bunch of damage.
They took a bunch of.
Yeah.
Okay, because they were fighting
Yeah.
the thing. All right.
Yeah, they're not. in pristine. Actually, the Hussar is in pristine condition. Has not been damaged. But the Gopher has no weapon. Oh yeah, its first turn, it starts running away. It goes to long range. It's trying to get out of here. Doesn't have a weapon.
Okay. I spend my 2 AP to automatically hit. I want to
Okay.
hit the guy that shot Scarecrow for 5.
Okay. Okay.
That's the Hussar,
that's
right?
the Hussar.
Mhm.
Yeah. Bang. Zap. Or no, you have a ballistic gun. So
Yes.
pow. Cracks through. It looks like it cracks through the torso pretty hard. It was a good shot.
That fucker shot Scarecrow.
And then it goes to them. So the Hussar is gonna move. Oh, you're probably long range from it. It's gonna have to. It's gonna have to spend its turn. It charges you. It's in close range now, but it took 2 moves to get there. It went twice.
Okay.
It sprints towards you. Coot.
You're muted.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, I want to go after the same one. It's at long range, right?
It's closer now, or it's closer to me at least.
Oh,
I
it's
guess.
trying to close.
Yeah, I guess you guys were probably. I would say you were together, so I'd say it's in close range to Coot.
Want to burn some Tech 3 on this motherfucker?
I do.
I mean, it's been damaged.
I do. That's our precious Tech 3, though. You know.
That's okay.
True.
Yeah, it is all right. All right.
Well, you have one more Tech 2 left, right?
Yeah, one more Tech 2, and we have 4 level 3.
Do you have no other weapon?
No.
You have to have another weapon on this.
It
I have
sounds
a red
fun.
laser. I have a red laser, so it's close range. So I'm not getting close. So I got this cool shield in front of me.
No, it is close to you currently.
We're assuming narratively that you and I were close together, close-ish together, and it ran towards me, so it's also close.
But
to you.
Yes.
But Mechapult.
You can back up. You
can
move
do whatever you want. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, if you want to keep burning scrap because it's a one shot, burn the scrap. But, in the real game, I wouldn't suggest it
Mechapult.
because you use that technology to make stuff. So that's what the game's supposed to do.
Make damage.
Yeah,
make chaos.
Shit. Make enemies go explodies.
Sure.
Mechapult. Ooh, 11.
Ooh.
Heavy superconductors charged with heavy superconductors charged with electricity arc towards the target. The target and up to 3 other targets within medium range of the target of your choice each take SP damage equal to 2 times the tech level of the scrap. Each of these attacks count as having the ion trait. I just did force lightning on this bitch.
I don't even know
Also me.
Chain lightning.
But I get to choose where it goes.
Yeah, I guess he chooses.
'Cause that's how electricity works.
Yeah.
Up to 3.
Although only one. What within what range?
Well, it says up
Medium.
to. I could say like it doesn't.
Yeah, but Hussar's the only one in medium range. The Gopher's running, so it's at long range from everybody, basically.
Right. So
Where's the
And
brawler?
the brawler is long range from you unless you want him to be close range. I can let him be close range if you want without you taking a turn to move 2 rounds to get him to you. That's up
No,
to
let's
you,
not
bud.
do
I feel,
that.
like I feel like it's a trap. That's a trick question.
You can choose. You can choose your consequence as the mediator. I'm allowed to make that call.
My first impulse is like, yeah, get him in there.
His only weapon left is an axe. So if you
So
want to
John-
say he's right next to you and he hasn't acted yet, be my guest.
John, you said it has the ion trait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If a weapon with this trait hits a target, even if it does not deal damage, the target cannot use any systems, modules, or abilities that have an EP cost for their next turn.
See, this is pretty cool.
Wow.
This is what I'm saying. Like, there's no like correlation between what you roll and like whether it's
Yeah,
good.
and like how good it
Absolutely
is.
none.
Yeah. So
Yep.
All right, so how much damage was that?
2
4?
times 3, so 6 damage.
Oh my god, okay. It looks very fried, but still functional.
All of his systems are all fucked up.
Yeah, but it can't use any systems or modules with EP. Got it.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's fried and looks very close to being out of commission. Okay, I've lost track of who's gone. Oh, that goes back to the brawler. The brawler's going to spend 2 actions to move into close range to you guys.
Okay.
And then I think that's initiative, right?
Yep.
Everyone's in close range.
18.
We did it.
Oh, 18. I think that's
Nice.
just, quick draw. That's you guys first.
There's like a
So-
med bot comes down from the sky with that one, right? And heals Scarecrow. Is that
Not
So
yet.
since there's no withdrawal rules, I don't think, I back up
Sure. To
and then I'm
medium?
going to try to shoot that guy in the face. Yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
I can move to, I don't know that I want to move too long though, because then that fucks John.
why?
Because then there'd be 2-on-1, assuming I don't kill this guy.
I've got
Um,
a shield. I've got a shield up.
Yeah,
Well,
don't you
actually-
have a ring? Don't you have a ring of scrap around you right now?
Yeah. So as long as we're within 10 minutes from when we started this whole thing, I use them as though they were single armor plating system.
So
I probably-
it lets you negate all of one attack.
That's what an armor plating system does.
Yeah, because I have it on my Mech. Yep.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
And then it
Nice.
disappears.
I'm good.
As a free action, I can move an extra range band, but I don't think that I would because it would
Sure.
unless he's got his I move medium. I move medium on the shoulder.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot him in the face. Maybe.
None of them can do anything at medium, so
18.
Yeah, baby.
Nice.
that's just a straight hit.
So
Success.
5 points.
All right. And you were going after which one?
The one that the first one that closed on me. I think that was Hussar, the one that shot
Hussar?
Scarecrow.
Yeah, you fire. It explodes. You as it's shaking and powers. It looks like it's gonna power down, and I'm pretty sure it has an escape pod. So I guess I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to roll their escape thing.
It's like I'm gonna
Is that
step
right?
on him. Yeah, I guess.
I got it pulled up.
Okay, what's the roll? Let me just roll it. D20.
It's a 20, yeah.
All right. 8. Oh no.
Oh, all right. Same as me. So you escape in close range, but are injured in the process. Roll on the critical injury table.
Oh, let's. Okay. Well, someone grab that while I roll this other D20.
I got the
Oh no! 20. This is the Messiah.
Oh man!
I think nothing happened. I think you actually keep a hit
You-
point and are in.
you survive against the odds. You have 1 hit point, remain conscious, and can act normally.
Wow.
Okay.
But he's only got
It-
1
it
hit point.
Yeah, it shoots him out, and he rolls on the ground like tumbleweed style, and then you see him just stand up, shaky, like, "All right, I'm still here."
Nice.
Okay, that's him down. So
Well, so that happens on my action, right? So then it's
Yes.
either him or the other guy.
yeah, it's got to be the brawler is going to. You seem pretty dangerous. It's going to move its 1 range band and it's going to melee attack you. with
Jesus.
The axe.
Okay.
It's going to tomahawk chop you. 16. I believe that's just a hit.
Yep.
So it's going to be 5 damage. Whack.
I will negate that, and my armor plating will slough off.
Okay. It sticks in the axe, shakes it off.
Prevent the damage and all effects of the attack.
Yep. And then one of you guys.
That's awesome.
Well, John, I guess it's Coot.
Yeah.
Oh, right. All right. So is that guy in close range then?
Which guy?
Close to each other?
The guy with the axe is not in close range to you anymore. He's medium. to
He's
you.
one range band away, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could easily move up to him.
I don't want to move because then I lose my armor plating.
True.
Oh yeah, nothing's next to you. The Hussar's dead because the Gopher is long
It's the
range
last
from you
guy.
all.
Do you have
It's gonna
anything
run
else
away.
that's in medium range?
I got nothing medium range. I just got the Mechapult and the red laser. So I guess I could move and go after the one that's going after Dingo.
Yeah.
I can move to close range. I'll do that. I'll like gallop over to close range and then shoot him with the red laser.
Sure.
Shit. Wait. So wait. How do you? I'll use
Roll
the
a
Mechapult.
d20.
I don't know how. Okay. 13.
I think 13's a hit.
I think it's a hit.
I know I have that thing.
Success.
Yep. So it takes 5 damage as you.
Three damage. The red.
Oh,
laser.
3.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, he just has the regular red laser.
Yep.
Okay, got it. Not the pulse. Okay, got it. Yeah, it scorches it a bit. Pew. Pew. The Gopher just sprints. It looks like it's sprinting away. It's out of combat.
Okay.
Smart.
I don't know what happens to corpo pilots if they come back fucked up with a complete failure. Maybe they just get executed, or maybe they'll just go fucking do whatever. But that goes back to you guys. So now it's another initiative.
You want me to roll or you want to roll?
You can roll it. You got some luck going.
17.
Woo!
There we
Draw.
go.
That's you guys first.
I back up when I shoot him in the face.
Yep, go for it.
15.
Oh, that's a hit.
Nice.
And that's 5 damage.
Yep.
All right, you're punching it. He's
There is
he's
a
gonna keep
morale
going.
table.
Is there?
NPC tables. There's a morale table. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you want to use it.
There's a couple of things in the Mechapult that forced you to make a morale.
Oh,
That makes
there are
sense.
things
Whether they
specifically
choose to
trigger it.
repeat.
I love this thing.
So yeah, when an NPC mech is reduced to 50% or less, make a morale check. Oh yeah, so he should make he's gonna make a morale. Oops. Oh. It starts running from where you are. It will be long range from Coot. Actually, long range from Dingo. Long range from Scarecrow. He retreats after that shot. It looks like he's trying to retreat. He's at long range.
Yeah. He starts running away like a bitch.
Yeah. He rolled a 4 on morale. And he's definitely a 50%.
Nice.
Piper, stop. Shh.
So Coot, you're up if you want to lob some scrap at him.
I definitely want to lob some. Definitely.
Hit him in the back of the head while he's running away.
All right, while he's running, I'll lob my last level 2 scrap at him.
Okay.
That's it. No more level 2 scrap. And then we'll lob. Oh, shit.
Doesn't count
Does it not
unless
count?
it was really good.
Well,
If
I
it's
don't
good,
know
it
what...
counts.
Ow, you know what? Oh. Well,
It's hard to tell with this one though.
yeah, it's not really like it. Okay, so it landed on a 16. So I've already had that one. That's the shards of refractive glass. Fire at the target. Equal to damage equal to 2 times. So that's 4 damage. And dazzling light blinds it for 1 round.
Oh god, that's so fucking scary. Coming from behind him, just like glittering shards of glass.
Like beams of light just erupt from them as it
Right.
So he's blind.
Okay. That means he
And
probably
4
can't
damage.
get very. It's probably not going to get very far then. So,
Right.
John, you already went. So that it's initiative again, right? Isn't it? Because he
It is, yeah.
ran.
And
Dingo,
2.
what's
13.
the range on that rifle?
That's you go first.
Forever,
So
forever rage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you
try to
win.
cap him then.
yeah.
Do
Oh, I'm sure he's dead. If that,
18.
that's gotta hurt.
Oh.
So I don't even move. He just leans into the rifle, squeezes real slow on the shot.
Oh, dude, but he's blinded. It's
double
vulnerable.
damage.
Double damage.
So 10,
Double
10
damage.
points. Yeah.
Yeah, you fucking put a shot. I'm gonna say you put a shot straight through the canopy, and you just instantly kill the pilot as well. You just see blood spatter spray against the windshield, and it crumples to the ground.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit, Scarecrow.
You get that other motherfucker running around out there. I'll go get Scarecrow.
Coot's out there just trying to stomp on him.
All right. Coot starts loading up another piece of scrap.
Well, you could just step on him, right?
No, he's a dude.
Yeah.
He's not even
Oh,
in
he's
his
a
mech
dude?
right now.
Oh,
He's got
yeah.
1 hit point and he's outside of his mech.
stop.
It's the guy from in the Hussar that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that so he's Oh, I guess he
Just
gets
red
a
laser him too. Just red
turn.
laser him.
So who went? No, John, you killed the thing. You killed the guy. So the guy gets a turn, and he starts fucking.
The guy
striking.
does get a turn, yeah.
away.
The fuck
He's gonna. It
do,
takes
right?
both. He's gonna get one range band away. He's gonna get the medium. That's what he's gonna do. He's just running though.
So
I mean, I assume John could just
human-sized-
charge him and
He's not
Yeah.
going to
You
survive
can just
out
run
here.
him over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you can
got
go
the range
stomp him
band?
if you want.
Okay. Yeah, I'll run after him and just stop him.
I don't think you really need to roll for that. Like you just run him down, fucking stomp him.
Yeah, that's terrifying. What the fuck?
fuck that guy.
So what you end up with? This is a question. So okay. It does not tell me what you get.
Oh.
Why does that tell me what you get from killing them?
Gonna have to clean off the bottom of that.
Yeah, it's very. Where did I?
So I mean, we would salvage the mechs that are still there. Or whatever
Yeah.
systems
Can we
are,
bring it upstairs?
and then if the
I
if we
thought
could
it.
grab
I
the
thought it had
nanites-
said. Oh no! Wait a minute. I think maybe it's in the write up of the meld of Behemoth.
Can
see.
anybody
Oh.
wake me up?
Nanite salvage.
I'm
Oh, you
going.
got
An
okay.
amount of inert meld nanites equal to the meld Behemoth's max SP when it was reduced to 0 is how much you get. So its max was 60. So you get 60 inert meld nanites. I don't know what that does. It's probably somewhere here.
Shit, so we still need that level 3 tech then.
Well, I assume we would scrap the mechs, whatever we could pull out.
Oh,
of them,
true,
right?
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
if it's disabled, so the last one went through the canopy, so probably shit in the cockpit
Oh.
might be good, but like,
Inert
we
meld nanite.
we can pull all their systems though and scrap those.
yeah.
So inert meld nanites can be traded for the equivalent of 1 tech 1 scrap. It can't be used for crafting and repairing. It takes up to 1 cargo slot. An active meld nanite is tech 6, and it can repair any system of any level. But how much cargo capacity can you take? Because that's 60.
I think he's got.
But that's all
Coot's
tech
got
1.
like 30.
So that's a lot, by the way.
Well,
you know?
So we would pull the better systems out of the mechs, probably.
Yeah,
to
so
get
that's the other
higher
question.
tech level
So
scrap.
Okay, so where is salvaging mechs? Because that would be good to know.
Okay, while you're doing that, and while Coot is scraping off the bottom of his shoe, Dingo runs the mech over to where I saw Scarecrow get ejected, pops the canopy, jumps out, and uses the The healing spray. It's target creature of your choice regains 5 hit points. So they are conscious. So Scarecrow is conscious and has 5 hit points.
Oof.
The suturing spray is only good for minor injuries, so I don't think that helps. But I do have healing biofoam. Sprayed on a wound forms a rigid layer of biocomposite polymer sealing the injury. So depending
That's
on
fine.
what
Scars are cool.
Yeah, depending on what the injury is, he may use that. Like if he's like cut open, but if it's like broken ribs, right? Like you're conscious, it hurts, and we can get you
Chick
wrapped
stick
up.
scars.
Yeah. We got him. Are you good? You with us?
Yeah. Yeah. I saw a bright light. I thought that was it.
It almost was it. I thought he had you. Would you eject into the wall? What the fuck was that?
Oh, fuck. Is that me up there? Shit. Yep.
God damn, dude, you gotta angle that thing away.
Oh, I'll have to turn the tension down on the springs next time. And he goes, oh, fuck. How's Serby doing? God damn it.
I assumed it was bad since you ejected.
Oh, shit. All right. Yeah, I'll start climbing up and seeing what I can do with that thing.
Well, we got a shit ton of these fucking nanites here. If you can use that, it's like level 1 tech.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't know if you can use you can't use level. Oh, because you're not a level 1 tech mech.
Well, no, I got mass field. I got mass field maintenance, so I can just fix it up. It takes an hour. It takes a long time. It takes an hour, but
so there are 2 mechs to salvage. One escaped. Wait, did 2 escape or 1 escape? Or are there 3 mechs to salvage? There's 3.
2 escaped.
Oh, 2 escaped. That's right. The brawler ran. So
no, I capped him.
No, you killed him.
The drone did cap him. So there's 3 mechs to
yeah. There's 3 mechs to salvage, and
it absorbed the mirror ball.
Yes. Oh, that's right. It
2.
absorbed the mirror ball. Yeah, there's 2 to salvage, and mech salvage is a skill, and you basically just do a d20, and then it tells you what you get out. You can get like your choice of something. It takes a short action for a mech or a long action for a pilot. So anyway, so you give me a 1d20 for the 2 different whoever is salvaging each one.
Okay. Does anybody else actually have salvaging gear, a salvaging system?
Mm-mm.
All right, I guess it's just me then.
Coot might.
While you're also
Cool, might, yeah.
All right. Well, while you guys
so just a 20.
Yeah, d20.
Yeah, that's a 10.
But it takes you an hour to do that.
It does, yeah. So
you salvage a system or module of your choice mounted on the mech. It has the damaged condition. Everything else is considered destroyed. So which one were you salvaging?
Hussar first. So
then you have your
option look at that.
Contour. Yeah. So look at the contour pattern.
Yep.
Red pulse laser, chaff launcher, ejection system, locomotion system, target painter, comms module, dash protocols, and pinpoint targeter.
Ooh.
Pinpoint targeter sounds interesting. I don't know what that does, but I'll be right back.
Okay.
Let's see. What's a target painter?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to find it.
Let's see here. Target painter. The target painter focuses a small beam on a target, tagging it so that missiles can automatically hit.
I don't think any of us have
when activated, choose any target in range until the start of your next turn. All ranged attack your allies make with the missile trait may automatically hit. as though they rolled a 11 and 19.
But we don't have missiles.
But you don't use missiles. So
Yeah.
Oh,
nobody
missiles.
does.
Missileless.
well, in that case, what's the pinpoint? Let's see. Pinpoint targeter. When activated, make an attack with a weapon system of your choice against a target. If the attack hits, choose a system, module, or appendage on the target. You deal damage as normal, but the system, module, or appendage is now damaged or injured. And on a 20, it's destroyed. Interesting.
That doesn't sound too bad.
So does Dingo have any more room on his mech for more systems?
I don't think so, but I don't remember. It's been a while since we. Module slots 3. I can't remember. I don't remember which
When it
ones
be?
were which. Well, it's a one shot. I guess doesn't matter, right?
Well, yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, the pinpoint thing sounds
Well,
cool.
at the very least, we'd have, yeah. At the very least, we'd have a Tech 2 module. So,
And I mean, in theory, right? You could swap stuff out on the mech when you go back to the crawler.
yeah. Well, that's one of the reasons that I like the Magpies, because the Magpie can actually hot swap. But it doesn't help you guys.
John, you want to make a salvage roll?
Yeah, what do I just roll D20 and
It's a
yeah,
D20.
that's right. What do you have any modules on you? Any systems that you do salvage?
well,
I mean, I think we can all do it by default, right? Isn't that the?
Yeah.
No,
and
you need equipment.
Equipment stuff.
Yeah,
I mean,
you need a
probably
system
use
that
your
has the salvaging tag on it.
Rigging arm.
So, but is it like gear? Because if it's gear, we could probably just like use your gear, right? Because you got to fix your mech, which would take an hour. So we
Yeah.
don't want to spend 3 hours.
Well,
having
no.
you
So
salvage and-
if I guess if you have do you have salvaging tools then? Because you could use those. It just wouldn't be using your mech. Like it would be you outside of the mech.
Yeah. I do not. I thought John did.
I'm looking at the wrong thing. Was it rigging jack? Is a rigging jack something?
That's to like fix up your mech.
Hover sled. I could lend you the rigging jack. Would that do anything?
Well, the problem is, I guess, like if it mattered, Jesse's the only one that has like salvaging stuff. But it would take him 3 hours to salvage the 2 mechs and then fix his mech.
And then also fix, yeah.
Well, if he fixed his mech, it takes an hour. It only takes 10 minutes to salvage a mech if you're in a mech.
Oh, that's
Oh,
true.
all right,
'cause
there you go.
fix your mech first, then yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I thought everyone could technically scrap.
That's what I thought.
Everyone can technically scrap, but you have to have a system that has the scrapping ability.
Uh,
No, yeah. I mean,
It says, yeah, in the thing when you're building your mech, it says make sure at least one person has a salvaging system and one person has a rigging system, or else you're screwed.
All right, well then you make another salvaging roll then.
I guess I'll make another one. It's fine. Thank you.
You got a bounce, John? What'd you get?
Well, that's an 18,
Oh, that should be some good shit.
right? How do I use the welding laser?
Carefully. That'd be my guess.
They should make a wider range of repairs in the field.
All right. What was the roll for?
I use
18 on the other mech to salvage.
All right. That's pretty good. Salvage power. 18, you salvage the mech chassis or a system or module. It's damaged. Everything else is considered destroyed, but you could salvage the entire brawler chassis.
That sounds pretty
Ooh.
good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I think we should do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
My dogs are being jerks. Hold on. I'll be right back, but yes, you can salvage an entire mech chassis, which is
Nice.
huge for you.
Right?
Do you got a bounce?
Yes and no. We're good. If we're coming to the end, it's fine.
Yeah, we're
I think we
wrapping up,
are,
but if you've got to go, then
I was trying to look at like express salvager. When you area salvage, you gain. So like I have an ability. I can spend. Do you spend for this? When you salvage a mech, you can activate the ability to choose one salvage a mech chassis or any other attached system or module of your choice without rolling the die. The rest of the mech is unsalvageable as per the normal salvaging rules.
oh shit. Well, Jesse rolled an 18, so we got the chassis anyway.
So we got the chassis, yeah.
Okay. All right. So I don't need to do that. But passively, when you area salvage, that's not what we're doing. We're doing mech salvage.
Yeah,
I
we're
guess
mech salvaging.
specifically we're doing mech salvage. I don't know how much crossover there is between
you rolled
those
enough.
two.
You rolled well enough to get it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Nice.
But if it covers a mech, I would assume that crosses over. Otherwise, it wouldn't specifically state that, right?
When you salvage a mech, you may activate this ability to choose to salvage the mech chassis or any attached system or module of your choice without rolling the die.
It's just a success.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's rolling a 20 essentially because you actually get
Or rolling a
what's the difference between 20 and 11 through 19? Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because a 20 is chassis, system, and module. So yeah, you could have used that ability to auto salvaged like the Hussar because that was a failed salvage roll is why you didn't get, or not a failed one, but like it just wasn't good enough to salvage.
Right, yeah, it wasn't.
But you could have chosen to salvage it just as well, and you'd have another mech chassis.
The problem is that I'm the only one that actually has a salvaging system.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. He has an ability.
Yeah.
But you still need the system in order to actually do the salvaging. That's the problem. It's like you having an ability to automatically hit, but without having a weapon to fire, you can't make an attack.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. But if the whole thing is about getting scrapped, that seems kind of dumb. If we can't all scrap, then only one person ever scraps.
No, you just have to make sure you actually install a system that you can scrap with. It just so happened I'm the only one that did that. That's all. Because we weren't paying attention.
Yeah, fair. Well, if we do this in campaign play, we'll have to pay more attention.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
All
Well, I
that
also
stuff.
probably want to know like what's the rigging arm do versus we probably actually I mean I think overall
The rigging arm lets you rig.
That's not helpful.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's literally all it does. Is it just lets
I think
you
the
rig?
rigging arm just lets you pick stuff up. Like it doesn't.
Yeah, that's it.
Like industrial rigging arm is designed to enable a mech to pick up and manipulate objects in an external environment. It is important to note that the mechs are not equipped with arms by default, except for picture when the picture draws in arms. Those apparently aren't arms that can lift anything.
Right.
To avoid any embarrassment in the field, please remember to install a rigging arm on your mech, as it will be unable to pick up objects without one. So there you go. Well, I got one of those.
I have two.
There you go. Ooh.
2 rigging arms. Nice.
I have the rigging arm and the hydraulic crusher.
Nice.
So yeah, that is weird that it has like I didn't notice the area salvage requires the salvaging trait versus repair requires rigging traits. You actually have to have a rigging arm.
Right.
So,
So,
yeah.
the scout can't salvage at all then, because there is no trait for for salvage.
it's the
you just can't.
So I installed the hydraulic crusher on my mech, and the hydraulic crusher has the salvaging trait. So it's the systems that you install in your mech.
Gotcha. Okay. Look, I'm getting it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, yeah, it's not a character trait, it's a mech trait.
Gotcha. Unless the pilot has salvaging tools, and then they can spend an hour to do it.
Correct, yeah.
Okay. I finally understand.
Just in the nick of time.
Right?
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right,
so
well,
we
let's
did
bring
it.
all this shit back home.
Yeah.
Although we're still down
I mean,
level 3
technically
tech,
you
aren't we?
didn't. Technically, no, you didn't. But
Let's hand wave that you went to the Hab thing and fought the 4 meld drones and beat them, and then got 2 more Tech 3s, and then you're good.
Oh, fuck it. How about we just go back and kill those other scrappers and take the reactor?
Well, that's yeah.
Was there anything in the fuselage itself, or was that all completely subsumed?
No, it was all nanite.
Okay.
So what? But here's what I don't know if you actually. I didn't know if you would roll for this or not, but it does say, hold on, active nanites. Like you roll to see how many active nanites you get.
Ooh.
From a certain amount of inert nanites. So I was like, okay. So like, is that? But I can't.
All we need
find
is
it.
because those are tech level 6, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
But can you control them though, unless you have a hacker?
No, they're just
You
salvage.
just got to put them in a jar.
They're just really fancy salvage. Like it auto repairs technology if you put it on technology, basically.
Yeah.
okay, when any meld is reduced to 0 SP, a portion of it drops as nanite salvage. This occurs even if the meld splits. This can be salvaged as though it was scrap. Whenever any nanite salvage is found, roll the die. On the result of a 20, it's an active meld nanite. Otherwise, it's an inert.
Gotcha.
In this case, the actual behemoth itself says it turns into inert. So I think it is just inert. So you have, up to 60 of that you could take with you as just general scrap. But yeah, you technically need 2 more level 3 scrap to keep your hauler running. And in the Hab, there's just these little, there's like nanite drones, meld drones, but they only have like 3 hit points. I don't think we have to fight.
We can go one more session.
I don't think John wants to do that.
No, we have to get back to Deadlands because I only have 1 episode left.
Oh, all right, yeah, true. There we go.
Yeah, I feel like I get the game. I enjoy it. I think it's fun. I think we could play it if we wanted to at some point, but no, I think we gotta get back to Deadlands and fucking get the hell into Dodge.
Yeah, I was definitely worried about the just roll a d20 and see what happens.
Yeah.
I like it. it actually makes me feel better about Blades in the Dark because Blades is the same thing. You roll a d6 and it's 1 to 6 basically.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
See what happens.
Yep.
So,
I mean, I thought I wouldn't like that, but then I almost like the fact that it just forces more narrative stuff for me to come up with like tough choices are fun.
right,
And
exactly.
narratively more fun for your character. So like those are like, or the critical consequences and stuff, you can come up with some really fun stuff. And I like that. So that to me is fun to run the game.
Absolutely, yeah.
D20s just suck. It's just so swingy. Like everything in the beginning was
Right.
1, 2, 4, 5.
Yeah.
And then some, 17, 18, 20 with
Well, I think,
Coots' reroll.
I mean, I think the problem is with the D20 too. Like like you said, the number spread is just so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like a 1 to 5 basically is a failure, right? And then like you have that whole 6 to 19 range where it's like, okay.
Yeah, but it's 6 to, it's like 6 to,
well, 6 to 10 and 11
something.
to 19.
Yeah.
But even like 11 to 19 is just success. And you're like, all right. That's a lot of
I would have
numbers.
loved more of that. But the first like 6 rolls were friggin' terrible.
No, I think it's fun.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was fun. It was a nice experiment. It was good to get into something else for a little bit. And then, let's jump back into Deadlands and fucking turn it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I
that's
still need
cool.
to post those pictures, but, get inspired. I have that whole fucking country or Museum of the American West pictures that I have like 300 pictures I took of all the awesome old West shit. So this is fun.
That's cool. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing this again. I mean, it's it would be interesting to see it from the beginning to like actually build characters and like do all the
build your
things
crawler
and
like
exactly,
like you actually build your crawler, you build all of it. So like you'd say what you want to start, and then you can like find stuff along the way, obviously. But that's like you could manage your whole base and everything, which is kind of fun. I kind of like that, but
populated with some NPCs, set up some home base stuff like downtime as part of the system, which is cool.
Because like you go on a mission like once a week, and then in between you're like fixing stuff and just living.
Right.
So and I think a small like Tech 1 smallest crawlers are like 300 to 500 people or something, and then yours was like 3,000 or something like that. So like they get really big once they get higher tech level. So that's kind of cool. Like you start out as small, you could be like a little community, and then I don't know, it's cool. But I dig it. I think it'd be a fun game.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah,
keep in your back pocket.
Yeah,
cool. All right.
I don't know if people had to wrap up, but
I was just saying to let John run.
I can stay in chat, but
sorry, no, just
you're good.
Dogs.
Tell me about them.
No, you like yours.
I
can't. He's not even mine, and I gotta. It doesn't matter. That's
Yeah.
What did you think, John?
I would play it with you guys.
A ringing endorsement.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, I mean,
tell
if
us
you
how you
guys
really
play it
feel.
again, I'd come along for the
so.
ride because I like playing with you guys.
Overall,
only if we let
the
him
system,
have a
though?
scrap launcher again.
What didn't you like about the system?
What
If
didn't
you
I
don't
like
like
about
something
it?
about like what makes you not want to play it again necessarily?
You seem ambivalent to the.
Yeah, you're like, I guess I would, but like, why is it like What didn't you think? Like, what didn't you get into?
It's not really a good reason. If it doesn't seem like there's a lot to look at, but I'm like,
I mean, that's fine. It could just be not for you. You don't have to have a great reason, like a specific reason.
What Core has done to me has made it hard to play games like this because I how much I like the experience of playing Core. You know what I mean? So
okay.
So I don't think it's very fair because
sure.
No,
that's fair. You're like, I'm biased toward another type of Yeah,
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I'll drop the most controversial nerd opinion there is. I hate deck building games. I hate them.
Yeah.
You bastard.
Exactly. Like, here's the thing. I can admit, like, Marvel Snap or whatever, right, is fucking great. It's well designed. It's balanced. They have a great progression to get you to keep playing, blah, blah, blah. I can't critique the game, but I don't want to play it because it doesn't satisfy any dopamine response for me. It's just like, all it does is annoy me for some reason. And so I realized, like, Balatro is really big. And after I heard about it, I was like, no. The only thing I want to do is play poker against other human beings. That's it. The only part about card games to me is playing against the player, not building this deck strategy to counter your strat. I'm like, I don't care. That's too much work for me, and I don't care.
I got Dominion sitting right here. That's
Yeah, Dominion's great.
I mean, I just can't do it. I don't know. It's like, I'll play them fine, right? Like, I'll play them, and I don't, like, I'm not going to, like, shit on someone if they want to play. I'll be like, yeah, I'll play. But, yeah, I never choose to play them on my own. It brings me no joy. It only brings me anxiety.
I have a friend that hates worker placement games.
Oh,
like,
my
he'll
God.
play it if we ask him to.
See?
But, like...
But no, you see those? I have a perfectly good time playing. So, you know, like, that to me, that's fun. But I know people that are like, fucking Settlers of Catan is my nightmare.
Oh, I don't like
And I'm like,
game.
how is that your nightmare? Well, I mean, just, you might not like the mechanics, but I feel like, I don't know, what were we playing? Loot?
Yeah, Loot's good. I like it a lot.
That's kind of worker placement, right? Ish or whatever. But like,
oh,
that mechanic is really fun and different. And so, like, yeah, like that, I'm totally into that. But yeah, for someone, when someone's like, here's all the strategies, and there's this kind of deck and defense decks and double down deck, and I was like, you know, I like to nerd out on stuff, but it just doesn't. I have no internal motivation to it.
See, but
I grew up playing Magic too, so that's not.
See, there you go. Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. That sounds more like a Magic thing because that's. I don't feel like that's a strong thing. Like saying Dominion or Eminent Domain or something like that, where you're.
Oh, those are engine builders.
Yeah, but it's a deck build. I mean, it's a deck.
It is a deck builder. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not a like. I'm gonna.
Okay, have you guys played Sushi Go? What's Sushi Go? It's not a deck builder, though, is it? It's not. You're not building a deck. You have a deck that you're passing around, but it's not a deck builder.
No,
builder, I think I select
a draft
cards.
Game. Yeah.
Yeah. So I consider only deck builders to be I choose however many cards are available to me, and then there's some distribution of them that come up and I play them. That's a deck builder. Like, you build what's in your deck to play, like Magic or Snap.
Well, no, so like with Dominion, you're literally, so the aspect of a deck builder is that it's more of an active thing where you're actually drawing cards and adding them to your deck as you go. So you're literally building your deck throughout the game.
Yeah.
So it's not like Magic or Pokemon or anything like that, where it's like,
that's different to me. Yeah. I don't know what
you're talking about. Like Magic and stuff like that are pre-constructed decks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dominion, is that like Terraforming Mars? Does that have the same mechanic where you're like pulling cards and you're trying to play certain, like, you're building your deck to play actions?
Yeah.
Not.
Yeah.
Not you say I take Pikachu and this guy and this gal,
Okay.
and then I'm
You play
unstoppable.
Pikachu,
because the
I'll play my
meta,
Blue Eyes White Dragon. I guess.
yeah, like or whatever, right? And so like I don't like it. I'm like I can't remember the strategies, and I just don't care if it's all about just knowing how to counter somebody. Like
Nope.
if there's a meta, I don't care because I'm like I don't want to learn the meta for that. But
Yeah.
yeah, like a game like Dominion, I enjoy playing like if the strategy is like, oh, this time I'm going to go for this type of resource building in order to do
Right,
this
yeah.
strategy. And so it's similar, but it's different because you're building it from still a random playing field and not like an
Exactly.
I pre-choose a thing. And it's the pre-choosing. I just don't get into it. I just can't get into it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that I don't care for. Yeah, I'm definitely not a Magic
So
player.
I just feel like people will hate me for saying that. Like, how do you not like any
Yeah.
deck? And I was like, it doesn't fucking work for, it doesn't fire those receptors, man.
I'll leave you with this. I thought of something constructive to say. I do not enjoy building mechs. I've learned that process was
Oh, really?
yeah. I
That's
wasn't into it.
that's so funny to me because it's literally the reason BattleTech's one of my favorite games of all time. Every version of it where I get to retrofit and build the mech I want to pilot exactly
Yeah.
how I want like the build out to be is my favorite part of the game.
I can see why it is fun.
Well, John,
Yeah,
you'll
exactly.
hate runners then.
yeah, yeah.
well, so the other thing that stuck out at me, this was the other thing I'll say is I wasn't a big fan of how there wasn't a choice you could make with your character that could affect the die roll. So like I
Oh,
like
sure.
I like having things that are like, oh yeah, I roll the die.
Yeah, that's fair.
I can
No, that's
choose-
fair.
Yeah.
I
That-
agree with yeah.
But I'm gonna go because again sleeping.
Yep,
kids.
yep, yep.
Okay.
Thank you very much, and
Yep.
I'll,
Thanks,
I'll
John.
see you guys.
Thank you,
see guys
sir.
next
Thank you,
I'll say-
John.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. I think having it just like a single D20 and there was nothing to do
Yeah.
with it.
I get like
Yeah.
that's not everyone's jam.
Yep. At least with like
don't
Powered by
Mind it, but-
Apocalypse or Blades and stuff like that, like even though you're not modifying the roll, you're rolling more or less dice. So
Yeah,
at least something else is happening. right?
Yeah. I do feel like there should be some kicker for something, and
Right.
not just the
Yeah.
re-roll for your keepsake or whatever, right? Like
Right.
there should be more abilities that, although maybe there are. Again, we didn't really dig into like all these pathways of what
Yeah, true.
each of the pilots do, but they all have their own fucking, like, let's see, pilot classes. Like if you look at Hauler, right, there's like, yeah, so people get some like read a person, learn information about an NPC you're conversing with. Folk song, sing a song to set a mood for an audience of NPCs. Like that's some interesting shit. But then there's like no job too big. When reduced to 0 HP or your mech is reduced to 0 SP, take a turn action or reaction. Like
Ooh,
you get
nice.
stuff as you go, but like we didn't make it to that. We're just like lobies. Right. So there's some really fun, cool stuff that your actual character choices do matter.
And we didn't get to play through any of it, right? Like starting at level 1, you get to make
Yeah.
a couple of choices to be at level 3, where we just jumped in
Yes.
with characters that
Exactly.
kind of already had
Right,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it is a drawback of every one shot pre-gen I've ever done is you feel sort of forced into,
Mm-hmm.
the role, right? So like
Yeah.
here's what we are, we're already at level whatever. So like I do think it's nice to start from the beginning, but I don't know. I'm not gonna like bend anyone's arm to play this again if you guys don't want to, but it was fun. I do
Yeah.
think about that. But maybe maybe the abilities, once you got more of them, maybe it's more fun. I don't know. Or
Like-
starting, being able to make those choices from the get-go. I don't know.
Well, and then go back to the modifiers thing, right? Like, there's no positional advantage. There's no cover bonus, or
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like oh yeah, you know, you get a little bit of cover. It's like one arm, like that's cool, right? Like you can adjudicate
Yeah.
that on the fly. But it's like, well,
Yeah.
I'm at the top of the stairs and you're at the bottom, or like
Yeah.
I'm at the top of the hill, like where Mechs, right? I'm at the top of your
Yeah,
bottom.
what are
Like,
you
there should
doing?
be
Yeah.
some positional advantage.
Yeah,
Like there should be
yeah.
some
Right.
bonus to that.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
is like, yeah, it's a little, I mean, it's clearly super not, you know, it's very
Yeah,
fluffy.
yeah.
At all. So like,
Well, it's
yeah,
interesting. I mean, it is one of those things where all of the crunch is in both the abilities and also
Mhm.
weirdly in all of the like conditions that you, because like going there's I didn't realize like there's like 3 pages of conditions
Yeah,
that you can
yeah.
get, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's meant to be more tactical than we were, because like we also weren't even
Yeah.
paying attention to like whether you had a targeting module. I don't know, maybe one of you guys did, you know? So like
Yeah.
there's some of that shit, like modules that we weren't even paying attention because we weren't doing it, you know, how you would normally do it. Where
Right,
you
yeah.
start with like one thing that you're like, okay, here's what we do.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know. It's fun.
It's kind of like jumping into like a 5th level D&D character, right?
Yeah.
Like I get the gist of what to do, but like you don't really learn like what all your abilities do and what interacts with what well, unless
Exactly.
you've played it up.
Yeah.
It's like starting
Exactly.
a D&D campaign at level 14 in a setting you've never played.
Yep.
Wow, that's
Hey, dude, my very
wild.
first campaign, my very first adventure in D&D I ever ran, we started at level 9.
Oh, jeez.
And that's with us never playing. None of us had ever played D&D. I had never run D&D.
Oh my god.
And then I threw the very first encounter, I threw a bunch of hobgoblins at him. First round decimated. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I was like, are they all dead? Yeah, like
See, I think the fun part too is that early level, because you get not only you get to make those choices, but you get to, you know, kind of figure out who the character is. Like,
yeah,
you know, I'll come into a game with a concept or an idea of how I want stuff to go, and then depending on rules or depending on how the dynamic builds around the table, like that usually changes into something else. So like discovering all that stuff in the beginning is a lot more fun for me, you know.
Yeah.
No, I agree. It always takes me some time to like work into a character. So like I think it's nice to have those early levels to do that and help you sort of figure out where your like niche is going to be. So I really enjoy that. So yeah, you miss out a little bit on that with like pre-gens because they want you to like be a little more badass than just like pew pew, or you know.
Right.
So you know, that's sort of the territory with pre-gen campaigns, but it was fun to run. I liked it.
Yeah, definitely. Would recommend, would do it again.
Yeah. Now the H is O, because I gotta fucking bust out some legendary Deadland shit now. Like we gotta like get into like real meat, so I gotta start working on that. So yeah, it'll be fun.
Sounds good. Looking forward to getting back into it.
Yeah, it'll be a good time.
Yeah, we'll shoot out some.
As long as the world still exists.
Yeah. We're stuck on like 2 Fridays out of the month now because our campaign with Oscar's every other Thursday. So then we'd be looking at one of every other Fridays if we wind up having a punt. Just so we don't have to do back to back.
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever you guys think. If we need to do another day, we could try another day. I just thought that's what works, but whatever you guys want.
No, I mean, it works otherwise as long as we don't have to punt from week to week to week.
Yeah. I do have Love is Blind releases on Valentine's Day, so I have a really heavy recording schedule for about 3 weeks there,
Oh,
starting
fun.
on the 14th. Like, I think the first 2 weeks is something like 6 to 8 hours of content that we have to plow through usually,
Hmm.
and then it slows
Jesus.
down. Like, so it's pretty grueling for like a week. There's like a week and a half that's just a slog as fuck. But
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. People think it's fun. So, but yeah, starting then. So I don't know where we want to maybe plan for, but yeah, like I'm getting pretty busy then. But like the 21st or 28th, I could probably figure out. You know, I just didn't know what date you were looking at.
I gotta find my calendar.
I mean, we should probably, if we stick to, because we've been usually doing what, the fourth Friday.
Usually ish, yeah.
Yeah, so
But
if
if
we
we
just go
could
with the 28th, then we
do
should
the-
be good.
I mean, I
Actually,
should be
no,
good on the
yeah.
company.
Nope,
Yeah.
because it's gonna change next month, right? Because there was 1, 2, 3, 4. There was 5 Thursdays and 5 Fridays this month, but there's only 4 Fridays or 4 Thursdays next month. So we're playing Cthulhu on the 30th. So then our next game is going to be the 13th and then the 27th. So we could do the 21st.
I could do the 21st. Okay.
You would slot in between those two.
I mean, I don't know, man. It's up to you guys. I'm not that busy.
I mean, I could do back to back, but it's harder for Jesse, so I'm trying to
Yeah.
not do that.
I appreciate that.
Because I was looking at this thing today and I was like, well, fuck, if we have to, we could just push it till next week. Fuck, we got Call of Cthulhu next week.
Yeah, right now I'm actually not scheduled for anything on the 21st, so I could technically do that.
Okay. We'll have to check in with Jim and John.
Yeah, just figure out. Yeah, just like double check. But it would be good for me. It would actually be a pretty convenient time, I think.
Okay.
For me.
There we go.
Try to do that then. I will post
Awesome.
something on the Discord.
Sweet.
Cool.
All right.
Is that it?
I think that's it.
All right. Sounds good. It's only like 1 o'clock for you guys.
10 past. Yeah, not bad.
I'm up.
All right, cool.
I don't have. I have work at 9. I'm fine.
Oh, I was like, is this? I didn't even know if this was post show or still show, and I didn't want to ask, but
it's all the same.
We kind of dove right into post show and then never ended the show, so technically we're still live.
yeah, that's what I was saying. But anyway.
Yeah. Now I'm debating if I should pull this down and like edit off the ass end and then post it back up again. Nobody's watching
Maybe.
3 hours of a video. I'm sorry, they're just not.
Right.
No, I mean
It's 2 hours 37 minutes.
Only a total fucking psycho would listen to us straight for that amount of time. Like you have some kind of serious problems. Okay, yeah. I was just gonna plug "Is Love Blind?" ? It's a Love Is Blind podcast where I talk about that stupid show and constantly refer to it as psychological torture. So if you wonder how much I support the idea of it, not a lot. I think the experiment is flawed, to say it the least, but I think we all like to talk about the crazy drama that ensues, because why the hell not? What else do we have to do with our lives? So yeah, check it out on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. And leave us a rating or review if you like us. And don't leave us a rating or review if you don't like us. And definitely don't say that we talked about toilets for too long. That's not a real review that happened. And I don't know what episode it is. So if a listener of this podcast wants to tell me which episode we talk about toilets for so long, someone gave us a review about it. Please tell me. Send an email to legendsoftabletop@gmail.com. Is it? I think that's it.
That's it.
But yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Cool. New podcast coming up. Is America crazy? Yes.
be a
Whole
long one.
podcast. That's it.
Yeah.
One episode, 5 seconds long. Yes.
Yes. That's it. It's not great. It's not good. It's not going so good.
The
So,
intro and outro are 7 minutes, but the content itself is only 5 seconds.
5 seconds. Yep. Yep.
Just all sound clips. It's all sound bites.
Right?
Yeah.
That's all you need.
I don't think
Well,
I have any other projects. So
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to edit this or not. So thanks for
I'll find
watching. If you want to leave a rating or review on iTunes or whatever your podcatcher of choice is, probably helpful. I don't know. Nobody reviews the show, so whatever, it doesn't matter. There's a Patreon up if you want to throw a couple of bucks our way. Same thing. Doesn't matter. But thanks for watching. We appreciate it. There was a bunch of people jumped in and out tonight, so that's
oh
cool.
man, nice.
And yeah, we'll catch you next time.
Peace.
Later.